Welcome back. It's been a hot minute. The fake football's done, the real football's here, and I'm joined by two of the greatest football ball knowledge going around. Someone who thinks Jared Brennan's ball knowledge. We'll get onto that. Gentlemen, welcome.
How we doing?
G'day.
It's a pleasure to be back. Anyone watch Super Bowl? That's normally been my topic of conversations being NFL. I didn't watch it. My team wasn't playing. They were,
I saw the
They
last
were
quarter.
playing.
they were playing. I just ignored it.
Yeah, no, I'm glad Seattle won because they had a good season. So I was happy with that.
Yeah, they play good. Defense is just unbelievable. But anyway, I won't get distracted because Caden might get really angry if I talk about any sport
No,
that's
but no,
outside of
but
this country.
As a Boston hater, I like the Super Bowl. So
Oh, so
yeah,
you hate capitalism and colonialism.
no comment. No
Yeah,
comment.
and you hate Bill Burr.
I don't like him. Definitely not.
Oh wow.
No,
So
no, man.
moving on to the real
Moving
stuff.
on. Moving on. Moving
Moving
on.
AFL is here. This is actually the sport that people care about, and that we care about a bit more in particular. Uh, Football season's here, and it starts in a week.
So early, dude. Like it's
That's
so early.
nuts.
Mm.
I was looking before, like in 2019, so before COVID, it was like, let me get the date. It was like the 19th of March or something. Was when
Yeah,
the
it was
first round
mid
was.
March-ish from memory.
And
Yeah.
now we're 2 full weeks ahead of that.
Yeah,
Kind of crazy.
it's too hot. It almost feels too hot for round one of footy.
And that too, yeah.
How am I going to wear my scarf and my jumper and my jacket? And how am I going to go in full kit?
Exactly.
It's too hot.
All of my merch is winter clothes. So
Yeah. What am I doing for the first 8 rounds of the year until it gets cold?
Yeah,
That's a
2009.
third of the season.
2009, the season started on the 26th of March,
yeah,
and now this season's starting on the 5th.
yeah,
Three
it's
weeks.
almost 4 weeks. Yeah,
Yeah,
Expansion killed it.
crazy.
Blame the
Opening
expansion.
round.
yeah.
Opening round killed it.
Yeah. Now let's talk Andrew Dillon and let's talk getting him
Oh
the
my God,
fuck
I
out.
have so many thoughts. I can't stand him. I can't stand him. I don't think he's built for this at all. It's like he's so obsessed with being remembered as the boss of the AFL by all the stuff he does, like all these major changes.
Mm.
Um, and he just doesn't have, say what you will about Demetrio and McLaughlin, but he doesn't have the media nous that they had either. So he's just this like conniving boss almost, you know?
Yeah.
Like,
He feels awkward in front of a camera.
yeah.
Yeah,
And like if you just go through all the stuff that has happened over the past few years since he's taken over. Like opening round is who no one likes opening round, and it fucked the season up last year. Fucked the fixture up so badly. Uh, Wild card round, no one asked for that either, other than for money. Um, and like even like the ranking stuff at the end of last year, that was very weirdly handled too. Um, I just I just don't think he's doing a good job at all, and I can't stand him. And he makes the other two commissions that we've had like way better, even though they were very dodgy too.
Makes Andrew Demetrio look like he was fucking Christ himself.
If you just want to read a book on that, read The Boys Club. It's basically this
That's a
like
well-titled name if it's about Andrew Demetrio.
yeah,
yeah, well it's about the Demetrio McLaughlin like CEO reign, like and all the like the secrets and stuff and like the favoritism and stuff. I would highly recommend it. I went through that book so quickly. And I only just read it too, so it's like in my brain very recently.
Do they have names redacted in that as well, or is that just a
No,
is that
no,
unrelated? Wow,
no.
they're calling him out
All
straight
yeah,
up.
call everyone. Yeah,
secrets are out.
Wow,
yeah,
I thought that was just a thing now, just to redact names.
Yeah.
no, no. Yeah, so I'd highly recommend that.
But well, yeah, I thought Gil was fantastic. He did a great job. He was a people's person for the most part. But
Yeah,
yeah,
Why do you
I'm not
say
big
that?
on
he's
Andrew
all right.
Dillon. I'm not big on Andrew Dillon here.
No.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Gil just more memorable. Or was football just better because I was younger and had less responsibility, and I enjoyed
yeah.
my life.
I think it's
Yeah.
easy to hate on wildcard round, but I think while it's happening, I think we're gonna love it.
I guess. I guess so.
Well, you go for Essendon, Caleb, so that would be like
Exactly.
that's like
Like
the dream
if
scenario.
Yeah.
If Essendon wins the wildcard round, does that
It
count as a
counts.
finals win?
It
Like I
breaks
would.
it. Well, this is another issue with Andrew Dillon. He's addressed that specifically and said that it would count. It would break the drought.
Oh well then, how good?
But I think
Because
maybe he's an Essendon supporter and he's just changing the rules.
I'll be there at Marvel Stadium or the MCG, and mate, it's gonna be nuts.
Is it going that?
At
Is it replacing
Marvel.
that bye week? Replacing the bye week in before the finals start? Is that where it's going?
Fuck,
Yeah.
I would hope so because I do hate the bye
Yeah.
week.
So that actually
Okay,
does make sense, but
that bit does. I don't know if
but
they were going to extend it by
yeah.
another week and we were going to have the grand final in the middle of November.
Yeah.
Didn't
But
know if
yeah,
that's what he was going.
my bigger issue is with opening round. I think it's so stupid.
Yeah,
It's just it seems like it's not enough time to have any like proper preparation.
And
Like teams are just playing shit trial games.
it makes the ladder not matter for weeks and weeks because of all the buys. Like no one plays the same amount of games
yeah.
week to week. It's yeah, I hate it. I hate it. And you could like there's even though like the NRL is doing whatever, it doesn't mean that the other interstate teams like you can't have games there. It doesn't make sense.
Well, Collingwood don't want to travel, so they get included now.
Unless you're
Yeah,
Collingwood, then you can fucking play at the MCG.
you can do whatever you want. Actually, you can do actually whatever you want at all.
Yeah.
God, fucking hate those pricks.
Yep.
Apologies. But yeah, preseason's been pretty good. Trial games have been decent. Anyone actually tuning into this? The trial games in particularly? And how does it feel having SWAT rock up at your door every couple of hours to check on your ankle monitors?
I did.
I've
I did catch the Essendon and Richmond practice match, and I don't think it would tell me a lot about how either team will play for the rest of the year. But it's good to see some kids out there. It's good to see people just touching the footy, for the first time in months. So no, like I think it's all vibes. You don't get a lot from the practice matches, but hey, at least the Dons got a win, so I'm happy with that.
Everyone's just getting
oh
hyped.
yeah.
Like if your
Yeah.
team wins a practice game, it's just like, holy shit, we're back. We're
Oh
so
yeah,
I
back.
actually yeah. I actually
a lot of
haven't watched any preseason yet. I actually don't know. I'm still interested to see how the rules, like the new rules, like the ruck rules, the last touch, like how much of an impact they actually have.
yeah,
Yeah, I think the last
Um,
touch will be a big one. Like having like watched a lot of Stanford footy and VFL footy for like work related reasons, not for any other particular reasons. It's like the if you can capitalize on the rule and if everyone knows like set up and go straight away, you can kick fuckloads of goals. Like you can set up so many opportunities if you like just understand it before the opposition does in those first few weeks,
mm,
especially.
yeah.
The
I think
last touch rule is great.
it'll look very confusing for the first couple of rounds though. I think a lot of players might not get it for a little bit, and yeah, that's gonna leave some question marks. I feel like because there's always question marks around umpiring.
the ruck rules feel confusing too. Well, did you see that free kick last night? That was against Pitternet for like crossing the line.
Yeah.
Like
Well, the
early,
issue is the issue is there is no line painted because they've got that
yeah,
pad like in the middle, so
no,
the
yeah,
umpire's just going off vibes. Like he can't actually see a line,
yeah,
but
yeah.
hopefully that gets better.
I think they're going to overcall that rule in the middle. Like it's going to be on the agenda setters every Monday afternoon. I'm going to have fucking Sam McClure yelling at me on the TV saying how they need to fix this rule for the first 7 weeks. They're going to over like
Yeah,
call
well,
it so much to start.
Shannon Neal already did his knee from the ruck in the first like proper practice game.
Yeah.
He did a PCL already.
Yeah.
Mm.
Well, it just
Yeah,
means there'll
that's
be
not
more
good.
jumping. Like that's what the rule's for, so that you can actually run and
Yeah.
jump the ball. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, I don't even know if it'll actually open things up though. Like, I don't know. Or is it just the act of, is it just more mesmerizing? I don't know.
But you can
Um,
wrestle around the grounding contest. It's just
yeah,
the center
Yeah.
ball up. That's what I find
Yeah.
so confusing. Like, what's the point?
Yeah.
yeah.
Who knows?
See how it goes.
Yeah, it'll be
Andrew
interesting to see what
Dillon, mate.
happens. But they
Andrew
say
Dillon
Andrew Dillon doing
masterclass.
his thing. He's doing his thing. He must just be
Yeah.
an American sports fan with all the rules. And so if he has an All-Star game in the middle of the season,
It's like
I,
all these decisions are just to favor to like it's just for money, just to make all the power brokers happy. It feels like
He's not for the
that's
people.
the main interest. Yeah,
It's definitely not for
yeah,
the people.
Yeah,
no,
very, very different to the previous regimes in particular. And one thing he introduced, Origin football did come back. Didn't hate it.
yeah.
Didn't hate
Didn't
that.
hate
Did
it.
not hate
Didn't
that at
Didn't
hate
all.
hate it.
that.
No, didn't hate it.
It was fucking early in the year though.
It was
It was
very
Yeah,
early
but
in the
early.
year.
it was so hot too, apparently.
Yeah, but it was hot down here, all the way over
Yeah,
here. I
Yeah.
yeah,
got
that's
off the cricket field, just don't know, probably took four for fuck all, and then just decided to roll off and watch some football. And I was going, holy shit, they're playing football.
yeah.
I'm still in my whites. There's
Yeah, well,
football on
that's
the
Did you
not
guys
TV.
Perth. Perth time zone as well.
did you guys actually watch it?
I watched it. I thought it was good.
Uh, yeah, I watched the
Really?
second
On
half, I think.
Valentine's Day, boys. What are we doing?
Man,
I
I'm
had a
told to bed by 9 o'clock.
I had a
I've done my
Oh,
late
job by then.
drive-in movie, so I was free to get
oh,
the drive-ins.
all right. Smart. That's just
Yeah,
smart.
Yeah,
scheduled it
staying
well.
awake, tactical,
Yeah,
tactical.
That's
I
smart.
tried to go the other way and have an early dinner. It didn't quite work so well.
oh, that's tough.
Yeah, I missed the Jacob Wiedering injury. Apparently that was bad. That's the only issue with playing like proper football before the season starts.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot of
exactly.
casualties,
Yeah, lots of hamstring awareness. Just
but
Yeah,
it's
fucking
better,
heaps of
isn't
ice on
it?
hamstrings.
Isn't it better to have it now though than like if it was in the middle of the season? So they at least had a few weeks buffer.
I guess
yeah,
so, but I guess so. But like, what if someone did their knee?
yeah. It's just scary if you get
You know what
hurt.
I mean? Like, yeah, or
I
like
don't
a
know. Who
Will Pukowski level concussion where you're just out for the rest of your life.
Yeah,
is that ball knowledge?
Made it
that's
50 to SCG against India. What do you mean? Took the piss out of Mohamed Siraj. Yeah, Origin is here to stay.
Yeah,
definitely.
definitely. Yeah.
Thought it
Here
was
to
good.
stay.
They have to
Do
get
we?
SA
Yeah,
involved.
that's gonna be my next question. How do we get everyone else involved? And by everyone else, I exclusively mean South Australia. I don't care about anyone else.
The allies
I think
could
we could
be
take-
interesting.
I think
Yeah,
everyone
the
can
ally,
field a team. It's just
yeah,
how do you get like a round robin
yeah.
kind of going on. I think everyone can
I
field a team.
wouldn't I wouldn't mind the idea of like whoever wins the Origin like has the cup or whatever, and then they get challenged the next year, something like that. Because then it'll
Yeah,
just mean more to when your state plays and you want to play.
yeah,
So like
But
next year,
it would
SA
just
would play VIX, for example, in
Victoria.
your
Yeah,
in your scenario.
yeah,
Okay, and then it goes
yeah.
back to
But
WA the next year.
well, or you just do like Vic stays on till they lose or something.
yeah. I saw
Oh,
one idea
cool.
where it was like
I like that.
Vic play WA, and then the winner has the title, and then
Yeah.
Queensland plays New South Wales, and whoever wins that game will play Vic the next year. So
Mm.
it's like a rotating winner stays on kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it would be a good idea.
Something like that. It's just like, would you get the audience if it wasn't Victoria playing? Like, would WASA get an audience?
I
I
think
reckon
that would.
WASA would definitely,
Yeah.
maybe not
Yeah.
Queensland, New South
Yeah.
Wales.
Yeah. Well, they wouldn't be individual states. They'd be an allies team, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, Gold Coast could field a team of just the Queensland could field a team of just the blokes that got drafted to the Gold Coast.
The academy.
Your Oranges of the world. You could just have a full
Yeah.
team of those running around for Queensland. I can't think of anyone else that's played football at Queensland.
well, there's going to be
Yeah,
what 18 Ashcrofts at some point.
Yeah.
yeah, true. Yeah, can Marcus just keep rooting forever, please? It's unbelievable. What
Yeah,
is
W
the
Seaman.
gene pool? The
yeah,
gene pool is
Yeah.
just so deep.
Yeah.
it's nuts.
If he ever gets a vasectomy, the AFL's it's gone. Andrew
Yeah.
Dillon's just gonna like call him directly and say, "Undo it, please." Um, yeah. Anything else on Origin? Happy with Origin?
I'm happy with that.
Any
Origin
other
was good.
reviews? Origin was good. No other points from it.
No.
It's
No.
pretty
Looks
funny
like a
Dacos didn't win BOG. That was pretty funny, but he definitely should have though.
yeah. Lucky Ash. Who?
He's so overrated. Like, do you remember how shit he was in the final against us? He was just butchering the ball. I assume he was better in this Origin, but like Dacos was fucked. Like Dacos
It
was
was a
fucked.
regular. It was a regular Lucky Ash game.
Yeah,
Took some kick-ins, bombed at 60 meters to a contested,
yeah,
and then nothing happens.
yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. I wasn't big on that. I thought Jesse Hogan was good. to win it for WA, but
Yeah, he's a freak.
yeah, not so much for Lockie Ash. Um, yeah, I mean that's the preseason that was pretty much done, and there's a bunch of
Yeah.
shitty trial
Yeah.
games. Where is the Wizard Cup?
Yeah, I know.
What's
Wizard
going
Cup,
on
what a
with
throwback.
where's the Wizard Cup? Is that ball knowledge? Is that pulling back in the bag there?
No, no, and the Ansett Cup, that's
Ansett
ball
Cup, if you
knowledge.
keep going. Oh.
Yeah.
AFLX, no one enjoyed that.
We went to that. We went to that,
Did go
remember?
to that. That was fun.
It
I
was
can imagine
actually
that would have
fun.
been a hoot. So was that the one on the square oval? Or the
Yeah,
rectangle oval? Yeah.
it was weird
Yeah,
as.
yeah. Ryan Burton masterclass.
Yeah, maybe Gil McLaughlin didn't do all good things. Maybe
Yeah,
maybe
no,
maybe
no.
he did throw
That
a
is a
few
big
a
asterisk.
few foul
Big
balls.
asterisks. Big asterisks.
Yeah, that wasn't his greatest move. Just put the states together, do state of origin. Just do that instead next time.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, big season ahead for 2026. 2025 was really fun. Where are we starting for this year? Where are we starting for our topics of conversation as far as 2026 is concerned?
Uh,
Which one of Brisbane's 17 captains cheats on their misses first?
Great question. Did they go to Vegas last year or not?
surely they
I
laid
don't know,
low.
did they? Yeah.
Surely
There's
they.
got to be another Vegas group chat going around.
Yeah.
I feel like the captains they have now are more likable though, I think.
Oh yeah, Josh
I feel
Dunkley.
like Josh, yeah,
Yeah,
McCluggage, they seem responsible.
yeah. I mean, I think like, why do they have so many captains and so many leaders? Why are we? Does Chris
Three's a
Fagan have
lot.
dementia? Is
Three's a
Chris
lot,
Fagan
but
losing
they've
it?
won,
I don't hate
I
it. I
don't
feel
know.
like if you look at those three players individually, like they're captain material. So, share the load. I think it's
Yeah,
good.
I feel like they're all a bit different too in how they would lead
Yeah. Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, no, I think it works for them.
it'll work when they
They've
win the flag, but yeah, I
Yeah,
won't.
they're back-to-back premies. I think they're fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, just a lot. But like other teams trying to copy him. Isn't there a few teams that are running a co-captain
It's
A lot
situation?
of
been around
co-captains.
for a bit, hasn't it?
Yeah,
I th
It's more like I think I saw the Bulldogs, like obviously Bonds is their captain, but they have like a really long leadership group.
yeah,
So I
yeah.
guess teams try to do it that way. But yeah.
just yeah. Is there too many cooks in the kitchen at some point though?
I don't know.
Is- I've never played
Yeah,
AFL, so I wouldn't fucking know.
yeah, if you're good, you get away with it. But I feel like if you've got a leadership group of 10 plus, there's a bit too much going on there.
Can be an ups, yeah. Just I assume the first coach to get fired. Any
Ooh,
any
that's a good.
thoughts on the first?
Ooh,
This has just come to me now talking about teams being shit. Um,
Clarko.
Clarko, you reckon?
Clarko's in the hot 100%.
He's definitely in
We'll
the hot
get to it.
seat.
We'll get to it when we get to North, but they shouldn't be a bottom four team.
there's not
With
many
how
coaches on the hot seat. I feel like it's between Clarko and Beveridge because a lot of coaches are fresh.
I feel like even Vossi isn't on the hot seat because I feel like their expectations. Again, we'll get to it when we talk to them, but
Yeah,
I feel like Vossi isn't as on the hot seat.
yeah.
Who else
If
is
I
there?
if I could pick anyone, I feel like it would be Voss just because of the pressure from the fans.
Yeah,
But
just Carlton being so big.
yeah, even then, I feel like a lot of clubs are smarter with how they get rid of a coach these days.
Longview is up there too,
Yeah,
I
Longmuir,
think.
I was about to say.
Who?
Yeah, Longmuir.
Longmuir.
Oh, sorry, I couldn't hear you over couldn't hear you over the. Oh, yeah. Sorry, I just lost it a little bit. I didn't know who you were talking about. I was like, Horse is
Boo.
back. Horse does need to come back, and Coxon is a good name. Season wins. Let's start team by team. Alphabetical.
Yeah,
Yeah, alphabetical.
That alphabetical works for everybody.
yeah,
Yep.
for sure.
The pride of South Australia. What are we
Crom.
thinking? Crom City. What are we thinking
What
from
is
the
it
biggest
for?
team in the
Is it
city of
14?
churches? 14 and a half is what I'm seeing on my reliable sites that are available to me at the moment.
Yeah. As Caleb knows,
Yeah.
I've been very big on Adelaide for many years.
Yeah.
I am a hard under this year though. I think they come back down to earth. They won 18 games last year though. 18 is kind of crazy. But I think with their injuries, with the disappointing finals exit, and like a harder draw as well this year. I think they're due to fall down a little bit. I don't think they'll make the eight either. I think they'll fall off a little bit. I still do like their team though. I just think they'll come back down to earth this year.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they won a lot of close games last year, like a lot of games by like less than 2 goals. I feel like 14 and a half is a big drop off though from 18.
Yeah, it is a big drop
Like
off.
that's a big drop for a team that hasn't really changed that much.
No, they added Archie too, which I really do rate. I do rate Archie. He's sort of like this might sound crazy, but he's sort of like a Sean Bergwijn type player. He could just like slot in anywhere on
I
the
like the
ground.
Hawthorn glazing starting early. I do like this.
Yep. Yep.
I'm a fan. He
Wasting
reminds me a lot of
first up
Rick
for
Ladson.
Hawthorn.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's really it. That's the only real addition they had. Archie.
Yeah,
They're
Yeah.
still so reliant on Rankin too, and he's already injured. And who knows what the like effect of the suspension has on him too. So
Does he still have like 2 weeks to serve as well?
think it's
1 week, I
I think
think.
it's one.
1 week?
Yeah,
Yeah.
but he did a hammy like a week or two
Tactical.
ago. Yeah.
Tactical.
Tactical hammy.
Yeah. I think I would call. It was a tough one. This was the one that was hardest for me. I think I'll go over because I still reckon they get like that 15-ish. I feel like they're not going to drop off more than 4 games, surely.
Yeah, that's
It
what
is
I'm
a
thinking.
harder draw, but it's just a big drop.
Yeah, I would take the over as well because I think they play well enough to get them to around 14-ish wins, and then they'll get the 15. Usually, like when you see a team shoot up the ladder like they did last year, they at least stay there for a second or third year. They don't go up and then all the way down. So I think they play well enough. They've had a few injuries, which I'm a little worried about, but I think they're still a good enough team.
I'll back him in.
Yeah, it's reasonable. It's reasonable. And they do have like some players that can pop too, like Draper. If Draper can become something, even like Pedler. Rochelle, if Rochelle takes a step up. I
Yeah,
still do like the team. I think there's just so many good teams in the comp that I think I prefer more to the Crows, I think, at the
yeah.
moment.
I found it hard picking a top eight. Like that
Yeah.
was the hardest thing for me instead of like
Yeah.
going through the wins and losses.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe it's a good year for the play-in.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Maybe a good year
Yeah,
for
so they can
the.
still make finals if they
Oh, I
don't
don't
miss
even
the
know what
eight.
it's called. I thought it was called the play-in. I just assumed that I just assumed that he copy and pasted the name. That's my bad. So happy with Adelaide. A couple of changes there. Over to the Vegas Lions. Are they 15 and a half? Is that what we said it was
Yes.
before? 15? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. Vegas Lions, 15 and a half. Any major changes? Archie's obviously one that's out. I don't think they
Draper
Starcevich.
made.
in, Draper in, but he's injured.
Draper's in. That's who it was.
Oscar
Draper
Allen.
and Oscar Allen, the two big
Yep.
fellas.
And Annabelle, pick whatever he was, pick 5, 6.
Yep. Oh, Jordan Ridley too. Forgot about Jordan Ridley.
Nah, no, no.
Jordan Ridley? Did he go?
No.
He
No.
stayed. He stayed and got injured.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't he leave?
Yeah.
He wanted
No.
to, but no.
Essendon wanted to
Oh,
keep him.
maybe he was meant to leave. I don't know. I
He
can't
was
keep
he
up
was
with
definitely
Essendon.
meant to leave.
Yeah,
But
there's too many blokes who were meant to leave Essendon and then just didn't. How many blokes did Tom Pettora fucking represent? 15 and a
Yeah.
half Brisbane Lions. What are we thinking there? I think it's one of the easier ones personally. I like them
yeah,
over.
yeah, I
Yeah.
would want that over for sure.
Yeah. I mean,
There's
I'd say over
just
two.
there's
I do
just
feel
so much
like
depth.
though after you win two in a row, like you can sort of coast through the home and away season. I think Hawthorn did that in 2015. I think they won like another Hawthorn reference. Um, you can sort of drop a few games here and there, but they're so stacked. And they're young too, so there'll be players wanting to prove stuff as well. So even Oscar Allen, he's got stuff to prove. There's no weakness on this team other than if like Harris Andrews gets injured, then I feel like they're kind of vulnerable. But yeah, over.
No, they have. I feel like they have way too much depth to
Yeah,
be
even
worried.
like the Lockie Neal stuff, that would be an issue for most other teams. But even if Lockie Neal isn't Lockie Neal, like they can cover him so easily.
There's
And
just
with
like
like
every position has got depth.
yeah. Yeah,
It's insane.
even like the purple patch players like Bailey and Rayner, like it feels like they do it more week in, week out now. I know Rayner's still mu very much like he'll only do it for like 10 minutes a game, but it feels like every game he does it. And Zach Bailey's like a consistent like 20 and 2 now.
Yeah, he's taking big
So
steps up.
yeah,
Plus,
they're stacked.
Levi Ashcroft, like he can only get better.
Yep,
So yeah,
yep.
nah, their team's just too good, I reckon.
Yeah, even like
Yeah.
Wilmot, Darcy Wilmot as well. Like
Yeah,
yeah, just you could just list them off.
Yeah, there's lots
So
of
yeah,
blokes playing for contracts too. If you get if you're into the nitty gritty of contracts and how many years they've got left, a lot of blokes would
yeah,
be.
Zach Bailey.
There's plenty
Zach
to
Bailey's
get
gonna
good
try and get it
extensions
back.
here. Yeah,
Yeah,
and they're all going to get paid.
yeah,
And yeah, somewhere. I think Brisbane are going to dominate again. Uh,
yeah,
but I don't hate the theory on they might just coast through the year. I did think this as well. Maybe they just take the
yeah.
foot off in certain games,
Hmm.
where you can afford to.
yeah.
Yeah,
But I
because
still think 15 and a half though.
even last year, I don't feel like they were a dominant home team. I feel like they dropped a few home. Do you remember Caleb and Essendon nearly beat Brizzy in Brizzy last year?
Yeah, that was a good game.
Yeah,
But
like
the thing is, though, like they can coast through a game and still win it. So
yeah,
they can
but
kind
they
of turn
dropped
it
a
off
few
when
last year.
they want to.
Yeah,
So I think that'll be fine.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm big on them still. Um, uh, Carlton
Carlton, the
Is
Badgers.
it? What's theirs?
9.5.
I'm pretty sure it was 8.5 at one point,
It was,
and
and
I
then
thought,
Jagger Smith had two of the greatest practice matches anyone's ever seen, and all of a sudden
yeah,
it's gone up by 9.5. Yeah, nine and a
yeah,
half for Carlton. Massive changes. It feels like everyone's left, but then you look at their list and it looks kind of similar.
Yeah,
who'd
But
they lose?
Curnow, he's gone.
Yeah, Curnow, De Koning, Silva. Yeah, they
DeConing's
did lose.
gone. Silvani's gone. Like
Doherty retired.
Doherty. Yeah,
Doherty's, yeah, hung him up. They cut a bunch of young blokes. What's his name? Matt Carroll was one, like that kind of age of blokes.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, my friend
Bins.
Jackson. Yep.
Yeah.
After he got fucking hosed at the MCG by Vossi. That was great. Despite only just coming on actually as the sub, I believe. Um, that was cool. Just decided to ignore the fact that there's blokes with 200 games of experience each and just fucking hose Jackson in his fourth game. That
Yeah.
was fun. Yeah, Carlton 9.5, massive changes to the spine. The Brendan Bolton spine has now been absolutely dismantled.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely dismantled. 9.5 theories.
I'm
nine and a
over.
half is a hard number to pick from. Did you say over?
Over
I'm
with
over.
confidence.
Yeah. 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 I feel like it's low. They won 9 games last year and it felt like it couldn't have gone any worse for them. Like last year was a complete disaster. And I feel like even they lost Kerno, which is obviously a big loss. I feel like they're more well-rounded now as a team. Like they're not just like spine heavy. They actually have other ways to beat you now. They've got some small forwards, which you need in this current day and age with Ainsworth. I know Hayward's not like a small forward, but medium, like quick. He's quick. Um, so yeah, I'll go over. And I mean, 2-0 in the preseason against the grand finalists. Make of that what you will.
Yeah, I think Jagger Smith had like 37 and 2 yesterday.
Yeah, yeah, Jagger Smith's just the best player in the comp already.
He's like a dollar
Yeah,
fifty favorite for the Rising Star. He has not stepped
yeah,
foot on the ground yet for an AFL game.
yeah.
And he's just
I'm
pissed
still
if he needs
waiting
to.
for like Sam Walsh to have like the big. I don't know if it'll ever come now, but I'm still waiting for Sam Walsh to like be one of the 10 best players in the comp.
I feel like he was headed that way so early.
It's definitely headed that
Yeah,
way. He had a very good
yeah.
first 2 years.
Yeah, he was flying early. He had that
And then
big
he was
run
he
at
was
the back
amazing
half of 2021, I think it was.
3. He was
Was it
amazing
three?
in the
Yeah.
finals too when they went on that run too.
Yeah, that one. He
Yeah,
was getting going. I think no, yeah, 9.5. I'm struggling to pick him. I just feel like with the big changes, I feel the opposite. I feel like they would. It can get worse. It can. And they're just going to drop. I think they're going to drop a little bit below that. They're going to get more games into the kids, try and play the younger blokes a bit more, just to do what happens. If Vossi knows his job's safe, he can afford to get a bit experimental and stuff.
But we don't know if his job's safe though.
Well,
Like their expectations could still be finals.
But if they fired Vossi midway through, like how much better are they going to
Yeah.
well, you always
get?
get one win for fired coach. Always, you always get one.
New coach bump.
New coach bump every time. I've never seen it fail.
Yeah, I'll take the under because
I like the unders, yeah.
I think Toronto is going to leave a huge hole. Does that like even with Toronto and Mackay, they would just like bomb it to whoever's down the line, whoever's in the forward 50. Now there's only Mackay, so like they're only bombing
Yeah.
to Mackay.
And Mackay just doesn't play either.
Yeah,
Like I don't think he's played like more than like 15 games for most of his seasons.
yeah. I like Mackay when he's used as like the man in defense or the man on the wing who he can
Yeah,
just take
like the option down the line. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
just
but
like a
like
marking target, yeah.
if he's doing that, then who's up forward? So
Yeah.
Jesse
yeah,
Motlop, one out.
Jesse Motlop's out for the year.
He's out for the year, yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah, he'll
not a
come
big fan of
back.
Jesse
Watch him.
Motlop, but that is
Neither am
that
I.
is rough for him.
Yeah, I actually was kind of thinking he could have a good year this year, like without being like the number one like small forward.
His midfield minutes weren't the worst thing in the world. So
Yeah, I feel like he gets overhated. I think his role was too big for him though. Like he was just out of his depth a bit, which wasn't necessarily his fault.
yeah, he was pretty much their only small forward for a long time to begin with. But
Yeah,
yeah,
exactly. And
I'm
like in
not
this
saying he's
league,
great, but I think he'll be a big out for
yeah.
them.
Yeah, when you look at all the best teams in the comp, like their small forwards are stacked.
Yeah,
But now, yeah, and now they actually have some options there,
yeah,
which is good. So yeah, I'll go the over. I just don't think they'll be as bad as what they were last year,
okay.
I also
and they
think
should have an easy draw.
The deconing loss I think is going to hurt too with the ruck rules. Pito's just so big.
He's so big.
Strength.
Can he
He's
jump?
just I don't think he can get off the ground. Like I
No.
think they're going to genuinely struggle in the middle just
Yeah,
because of that like one major change. Because everyone's going to go a bit more of the athletic route with their ruckman, and he just cannot compete around the ground and in center stoppages now with the
no,
ball up
100%.
or whatever it's called, throw up.
Is Wiedering out for a while, or is that just like
I think it was
a few weeks?
precautionary.
Yeah, I
Like it
think
was,
he's potentially going to play.
yeah.
I
I
think I saw
think,
an article the other day.
yeah. I'm pretty sure he's good to go.
Yeah, because I think he's probably the best defender in the comp.
I think he might be their best player
Yeah,
above Cripps as far as importance, like
yeah.
in the context of being able to win games of football.
Mhm.
I think he's more important.
Yeah. They would have been so fucked if he wasn't there last year. Like, just saves them so much.
Charlie Curnow might kick 15 next week on him if Wiedering's out. Who's going to defend him
Yeah.
if Wiedering's out? Who's going to take care of him?
No, you're right.
We'll
Like
get
they don't.
yeah.
That's the thing. Like that's what I was saying with the forward line. Like if you take out Mackay, who do they have? But then if in the back line, if you take out Wiedering, who do they have? So
Hmm.
they just don't
Yeah.
have the depth, which is like such a difference to Brisbane that we were talking about earlier.
And even like their VFL team is also pretty average. They don't win a lot of games. They don't have a lot of like, especially those spine position players. They don't have a lot of them coming through. They've
Yeah,
got like Harry Lemmy's one who's like could come in as a forward. I think he's still AFL listed.
yeah.
Um, and he's just a big dopey fuck, to put
Yeah.
it colloquially.
They take a while to get good, don't they?
Yeah,
Yeah.
especially the big ones, the big giraffe boys.
Yeah,
Yeah.
They take some time to
That's
get
why,
going.
yeah, me and Cooper, we're still growing into our bodies.
I'm
So,
still
yeah.
building.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
still
Yeah.
building.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm
There's
still
still
getting
time.
there. Yeah, I'm just getting that
Yeah.
proprioception in.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just my limbs are so long, I just, the whole, can't read the
Yeah.
ball properly. It's nothing to do with the lack of fitness. Collingwood, if we must, I guess we have to if we want to talk about everybody.
I guess we have
Hmm.
to.
It's
What's the
13 and a
number?
half, sorry, 13 and a
Wait, what did you
half.
go, Cooper? Did you go over or under?
Under for Carlton.
Okay.
Yeah, under for Carlton. 13 and a half for Collingwood. Pendlebury's still playing. He's just going to break the record, and then I assume he's done. Um,
Yeah, it
Anything
has
else
to
with
be his
Collingwood?
last.
Has to be his last. Anything else with Collingwood? Anything else with Collingwood?
They
I can't think
they
of
are
many.
this might be the hardest one. Yeah, they're so hard for me to read. All logic tells me I should go under, but I feel like Collingwood just more often than not overperform for whatever reason. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's like if the confidence they get from the crowd or whatever it is, but they just seem to always overperform and play well in like big games especially. So yeah, yeah, they're really tough because their forward line looks so average, like so average.
Yeah, and they lost Maya Church, who was pretty important to them.
Yeah, Bobby Hill's MIA.
Yeah,
Um, like they're super reliant on Tim Membry.
yeah, which was a bit rough last year.
Yeah, Jamie Elliott is like 34 years old, and he had like a well above like expected season last year.
Yeah,
But the defense is still good. They got Dacos in the midfield, and the other Dacos who might play in the midfield. So yeah, they're still. I feel like Houston will be better too. I think as well. I have them as under written down, but I'm tempted to go over, and that's one where I'm like, if I'm wrong, I'm not upset about it. You know?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think a
almost a
lot
coin
of
flip.
people, I think a
Yeah,
lot of people are thinking like under, like hard under,
yeah.
but I think they can still surprise people and get like 12 to 13 wins, but
Hmm.
14 is a lot of wins. So I would take the under as well.
Yeah. That might be. Yeah, that might be one I'll look back. I'll look back at the end of this and see if I want to change that.
It's a very
They-
tough line again with
yeah.
the injury with the changes, and they don't really have any injuries yet, but the changes in particular. But they had a shit forward line last year and they still managed to win. How many
17.
games they win? 17, 16? Yeah, 17.
Yeah.
Um,
That
with
was
the
with
same
Mason
forward
Cox
line.
though. That was with Mason Cox though. They don't have him
Yeah,
anymore.
true. The Coxilla is the guy.
Yeah.
You know that he played against Joel Embiid in college?
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Ball
And Scott
knowledge.
Penderbury also played
Ball
basketball.
knowledge for college basketball. Mason Cox.
And Scott Penderbury played basketball, and he was good.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
basketball background.
That's
Yeah,
interesting.
I've got 13 and a half. I don't know. I feel like they're good enough to win. Like they're good enough to win the close games more consistently than some other teams might be. Like Dacos has done. I know
Yeah, and that
he hasn't
too.
won any fucking individual awards, but which is hilarious on its own. But Nick Dacos in particular has won so many games on his own dick in the last like 3 years.
Hmm.
Like he's beaten Carlton twice by less than a goal, like
Yeah.
essentially on his own. Like he's they're the two big ones I can think of. But like he could
The
be capable
Dons.
of getting them to 15 wins,
Yeah.
15, 16 wins again, pretty
And
comfortably,
what you
and
said
still
about
come
the
second in the Brownlow.
and what you said about the close games as well, that puts them up too. That bumps up their wins too, because they just
Yeah,
win close games.
they just win close games. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I think they'll be fine to get to this. That's going to be a tricky one. But again, if they shit the bed and they drop off, I'm more than happy.
Yeah. Like you could definitely see it. You could definitely see them sucking this year. Like that's not impossible, but yeah.
That's me being optimistic that they're shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just as a sports fan in general.
Yeah.
Um, Essendon,
Oh, here we go.
Caleb,
Oh,
go
here we
on.
go.
Take the floor.
Yeah, for those that can't see, his name is Give Job his Brownlow right now. Is his screen name. For those that
That's
can't
my
see
real
it,
that's my real
that's
name.
actually that's my government bitch. Don't use it.
What do we got? What's our win total? Seven and a half.
7.5. Yeah, 7.
Yeah, look, I want to be optimistic here, and it's late Feb. I've seen the Dons win a preseason match, an unofficial preseason match, and I'm all in. But 8 wins is a lot of wins, and we're just not there yet. So give me the under, and I'm gonna have a lot of fun watching these rookies, watching these kids, but with very low expectations.
Is it a lot? Is that a lot of wins?
It's a lot of wins.
Really?
I think you can clearly see, like last year we were hit by injuries, but I think Brad Scott has now taken an approach that we're playing our young players. We're doing a bit of a tank, a soft tank, and like I'm fine with that because our list has been pretty average for the better part of 10 years. So I'm happy to see us
10
be,
years. More
yeah,
than that, mate.
20 years.
Yeah.
But I'm happy to see us, be in the bottom six for 2 to 3 years, and maybe we can shoot up that way.
Did you know like this will be Brad Scott's I think 14th season. He's made the finals 4 times.
And he
That's
beat Essendon
crazy.
North.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, like he's living off that final. Like 4 finals in 14 years that's crazy. Like, who lasts that long as a coach?
yeah.
Who coaches that many years?
Wait,
It's
four
been
games, like four finals games or four
No,
seasons
no,
he's made the finals.
4 finals, 4 final seasons.
Okay, I thought he'd only like
yeah,
played in four finals games. I was like, wow,
yeah.
No, it's only like
that's average.
six, I think.
Considering they went to a prelim one year.
2 years. He made
I
it
think
to
they
the
both. Oh
prelim
yeah, I
twice.
know they went to Perth and
Yeah,
got absolutely fucking pantsed. Who was the other one?
yeah.
Melbourne. Melbourne beat the shit out of them.
Yeah. No, Sydney rinsed them, I think. In
Did he?
2014, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like that's what's hard about Brad Scott though as a coach. Like you can see that he coached well with a pretty weird North Melbourne team. Like no one had
Hmm.
them as a top four team when they went to those prelims. But then you look at this Essendon team that he's inherited, and it wasn't a good team. It's not a good list.
Hmm.
So I don't really know how to gauge him as a coach, especially with Essendon. But look, if they don't play well, like if they get beat by 10 goals every week, then he should be under some pressure.
The thing is, like, you guys won 7 games last year, and like you had the most. Like, this is similar to Carlton. You had the like most insane injury luck
Yeah,
ever, and he's won. You still won 7 games.
yeah. I
So
think,
like,
yeah, I'm
and
a bit
the
more
team is pretty
cynical.
similar.
Yeah, I'm pretty cynical. Like if you look at our best 22, best 23, it's not the worst in the comp.
No.
So yeah, if you want to take the over, I'm here for it.
Look again, similar. Like, if I'm wrong, I'll gladly be wrong. But yeah, that like I just feel like if you guys when you guys play North at the start, I feel like you would just beat North. You'll beat North, you'll beat Richmond, you'll beat West Coast. Um, like that's about it really.
That's
Melbourne,
about it.
you beat
That's the thing.
Melbourne.
Maybe beat Melbourne, maybe beat Port.
Yeah,
Carlton will be tough. Yeah, like you can see 4 to 5 teams, but then it gets hard.
yeah, but you'd play a bunch of those teams twice. But yeah, you wouldn't beat all of them in
Yeah,
the year. But yeah, I think you could easily win 8 games. Hmm.
hopefully we're healthy this year.
Yeah, I'll go over again. I'll go over.
I like the over two.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a lot more optimistic
Who
than
would have
what Caleb
thought?
seems to be. Yeah,
Who would have?
this is a
Yeah,
weird environment to be in right now.
Yeah,
I
no,
feel
someone
very
someone
unsafe.
had to do it, but I'm happy for you too.
yeah. The
Yeah,
Essendon delays from the
I just
Hawthorn
feel,
fans.
I feel like it's like there's so much parity. Like they could just scrap up like two or three wins like out of nowhere. Like North did it last year. Eagles almost did it. I beat St Kilda. Like the very bottom teams can even scrape out a win or two here and there. I feel like there's so much parity. 8 wins, I don't think is that lot, is that many.
Yeah,
Like
I think.
you still might miss finals with 8 wins. Like miss the fucking play-in wildcard thing with
Oh
eight
no, they
wins.
won't get near that.
I
They won't
won't
get
get.
near that.
Yeah, I think I'm in the tier of like they'll be 15th to 11th, and I would rather not get my hopes up and have my heart broken. I'll go in, thinking we're not going to win many games, and then I can have a fun time.
Yeah, true. And then when you start, getting a few wins, you can be a bit more
Well,
confident
round
with
one,
that
I
and
think will be
enjoy it a bit
rough.
more. Yeah, yeah,
Ho- Hopefully.
yeah. I think the line might be like 40 something,
No,
I
Essendon
think.
always fucking show up against us.
Yeah. I don't think it's gonna be very pretty that first round potentially. Um, anything else on Essendon, Caleb? Since it's your
Nah, I'm good on Essendon
no,
if we
you're
don't have
happy.
to
You're
win
happy
any.
being pessimistic.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, have we forgiven Zach Merritt?
Oh, oh,
Have you forgiven Zach Merritt?
I'm ready to forgive Zach Merritt. If he, I don't know, it's hard. I think he was fine to, want to explore his options, but the way he went about it was pretty rough. But I think once round one starts and you see how good he is, and he's like by far Essendon's best player on the field. Like the gap between 1 and 2 is just so ridiculous. Um, I, I'll probably forgive him.
It's so strange that he's already negotiating, or there's already talks of a contract extension.
Yeah, I think
That's
that's
so
more.
weird.
Yeah, I don't think that's you know as official as he's making it out to be.
I
I
don't
haven't
know.
forgiven him.
It's
I
so
was so
weird.
excited.
Yeah, I thought he should have went harder, to be honest. I should have,
I was,
he should have went harder.
he shouldn't have sent Patoro in to yell at Jared Ruffett. He should have done it himself.
Yeah. Yeah.
He should have just kicked the door down. Just go, fuck you guys. Seriously. Now we're going to go back there again.
Andrew Merritt got spooked by Andrew Walsh. Andrew Welsh.
Well, she
Yeah, got spooked by him.
yes.
Oh, actually, another one I said. Sardis not being in the like preseason team. Thoughts?
Uh, yeah, no, Sardis is like very obviously not in our best team, and
Bust?
Bust. Yeah, I think he was one of our last Adrian Dodoro picks before we got Matt Rosa as our list manager. And a key component of Dodoro's drafting was just picking players that can't kick. So I'm not too unhappy that he's not playing because we need good ball users. And you guys as Hawthorn fans would know that makes and breaks your team. So I'm not I'm not I'm not too depressed that he won't be playing.
Bailey Humphrey was taken one pick after Sardis. Tough one.
That's ouch. That's not good.
Tough one.
I feel like there was some good picks, even like a little bit later in that first round too.
Cam McKenzie, Ginby, Philippou, Fletcher,
It's a pretty good little list.
Weddle.
It's a very good list. A
Yeah.
lot of good Hawthorn players.
Couple, yeah.
Funny that. Yeah. Bit of Anthony Bennett vibes to Elijah Sardis. Uh, Fremantle, we're looking at 14 and a half wins for Freo, going out to the purple storm, whatever the fuck they want to call themselves.
Purple
14 and a
Haze.
half, Purple Haze, that's the one. They're too far away, time difference, I don't care about it. 14 and a half, Freo.
Mm-hmm. Tough one. Tough
Yeah,
one as well.
another tricky one. I don't think they've
Stacked.
had
They're
many
stacked.
changes. They're still stacked. They haven't had many changes. They might have had a couple of blokes that are sort of the bottom
Cox.
six of their 22 in and out.
Cox and
Cox
McVee.
will be so good in the waffle.
Yeah.
Cox will love the
I
waffle. They played some
I
really good
do
grounds.
rate I do rate the McVee from Melbourne that they got. I rate him.
Mhm. Mhm.
And then they just lost a bunch of the old guys like Fife and Walters and Aish.
James H. is fun. I love James H as a player.
Really?
Yeah, big James H guy. More,
Is
on
it the
that
headband?
Sherrod
James
Wainham type player.
James Aish Island. Wow.
Those are my guys. That kind of player.
All right.
Um,
Um,
it's a lot of
here you
wins
go.
for Freo.
They won 16 last year.
Yeah, I think Sarong and Brayshaw are just that good as a midfield duo. I think they can still get it done. Um, I don't know. They're just it's tough with a Perth team. They're always traveling. So a
Hmm.
good season for Freo should be 14 to 15 wins. And 16 last year is a bit of an overachieving year. So yeah, I know it's hard to pick.
Yeah. The thing with Freo is like they're stacked in every line. They're sort of young though, but I feel like last year, whenever I wanted to believe in them, they'd shit the bed, and then the opposite would happen. Like whenever I was ready to write them off, they'd have this insane win. Like even like the end of the year was the perfect summary of this. Like they had this second last game of the year, they had this game against Brisbane at home, which would have solidified them in finals. Like massive, probably their biggest game they've had at Optus Stadium, and they just got rinsed by Brisbane. And then they played the Bulldogs at Marvel in that last game of the year where it was like winner plays finals. And everyone thought they were going to lose that. But then they absolutely smoked the Dogs. And it's like, what the fuck? And then against the Suns in the first week of finals. Again, that game we're all expecting them to win. They shit the bed,
Yeah,
and then
that
they
was
nearly came back and won. But yeah, it was just the perfect summary of their whole season. I just can't fully trust them. Um, but their list is stacked. Um, they have options everywhere. I'm gonna go under though, I think. I just don't trust them enough. And it could be bad news for Guts Up Longmuir. It could be a rough one for Longmuir.
On the chopping block. Would it be on your
Yeah,
podium for
yeah,
coaches that are
definitely,
look at the axe?
definitely,
yeah,
Yeah, I
definitely.
think he's up there. I think 14 and a half starts, 15 wins is a lot.
yeah.
That's a lot
It's
of
only
wins.
it's a lot of
But
wins.
they won 16 last year. Like they can do it.
And one
I
of those
think
wins, Palestine Pierce kicked the winner, so
yeah,
you got to factor that in
Yes.
too. He creeped himself down there to snag one, so that was a desperate times call for desperate measures.
I think a
Yeah,
few teams got a lot better as well. So, I mean, we'll talk about St Kilda
that's
later,
true.
but I think St Kilda are going to be good. So you gotta adjust your wins for each team.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
I'll take the under as well.
the teams just below him are also on the under. The teams just below him are going to have a jump enough to be able to knock him a little bit, sort
Yeah.
of
Hmm.
play catch up a little bit in that way. Happy with Freo. Expansion Cup, GWS. Or did I skip
Who'd
one?
you wait? What'd you guys go? Did you both go under?
Yeah.
Yep. We're all just Freo haters.
I want Freo to be good. I love Freo
Yeah.
as a club.
I think just the lack of trust is a good point that you raised. Like it's
It's
hard
also
to
Yeah,
the way they play.
back
They
them in.
they were not
yeah,
an
and that too.
attacking team for a long time.
Yeah.
They kind of changed it last year, but I think that's been the
When
biggest
they
knock on
yeah
Longmuir.
yeah when they looked good, like they played fast, and then when they played shit, they were slow and whatever. Like
Yeah.
yeah, I don't get it.
Is GWS next alphabetically? Geelong.
Geelong.
Geelong's next. But for some reason, it's putting GWS in front. I don't know why. Geelong, 15 and a half wins coming off the back of getting absolutely rinsed in the grand final.
Hmm.
Um, and after they somehow won a really good qualifying final. That hurt.
Prelim,
Prelim, sorry,
prelim that
that
we
hurt.
may have attended.
I may have cursed the boys. I
Yeah,
apologize.
yeah.
May
So I
have been
mean,
my fault for carrying on.
we may have know. So we all know that like the teams that get rinsed in a grand final, they typically like fall off the next year. Um, I don't know if Geelong will do that though.
Yeah.
Um, the injuries are concerning though. Like they have no forward line to start the year. But I don't think the grand final was like a they didn't get they it got the lead blew out at the end, but it wasn't like the year before with Sydney. Like Sydney were
They
getting
were never
kicked
in it.
from the bounce. Yeah,
Yeah.
Geelong were in it until they were in it till the last quarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then Brisbane kicked 17 in the last quarter or something
Yeah,
They
ridiculous
were
like
in it
that. It was
until
insane.
Neil got subbed on.
yeah, and
Wow,
and yeah,
big
as
Shannon
a
Neil slander. Massive.
as a Geelong hater, like they're they're just always good. They're just always good.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter what is happening. They have the best home ground advantage in the comp probably. When they play there, and they're just so well drilled, and yeah, cotton on and farms. They're all happy.
What do you think of
Um,
Wilson as a player there?
uh, I don't know if he's in their best midfield.
Where
Um,
we play? He'd have to be in the midfield.
yeah, he'd probably. Yeah, I know. I mean, he'll probably play, but I was probably one of the fewer nicer Hawthorn supporters on Warple. I know he was not popular by the end of last year. Um, I mean, he just can't use the ball, but like that's fine though when they've got Max Holmes and Bailey Smith. They got the speed that he doesn't. Like he just needs to win the ball.
Yeah.
Um, so it'll be fine. I'm sure he's happy. I'm gonna go over just because it's Geelong.
They do seem to win a lot of games all the time. They
Yeah.
do just seem
Yes.
to just win. But I think the point you made about Brisbane, maybe just cruising through the year, I think because of Geelong's current injury situation and the fact that they've got enough talent to win the finals, I think they do take that approach a little bit. Like
Mm.
they can take the foot off a little bit throughout the season. They're going to
Yeah.
finish in the eight comfortably.
Yeah.
Like they're definitely going to be in probably the top six at least and avoid the extra game. Um, I think just under, but they'll be flirting with the line.
Yeah, I would agree with that. You needed 15 wins last year to get in the finals, and this
Yeah. I don't
line,
think that'll happen again. I think that was just because there was such a disparity between the top 10 and the rest of the comp. And it probably is there still, but yeah, I think 15 is I think that was an outlier, but you still need around that, like, yeah, 14-ish, 13, 14 at least.
yeah, I think yeah, I'm gonna take the under because I think with what Cooper was saying, like they might relapse a little bit. I think Dangerfield definitely will try to slow play it this year. So yeah, I could see them easily winning 14 or 15 games and still being in the
Yeah.
finals.
Yeah, look, I hope you're both right. I really do. But they just finish top four every year.
Yeah,
They do manage to just, yeah, win a hell of a lot of football games.
yeah,
But
It always feels like they get an easy fixture too. Like they always play like North twice and Richmond, like, I feel like they always get lucky with that for whatever reason.
when does when does the AFL change the fixturing process and stop giving it to some Danish bloke in a dungeon? Like when do they use some logic to it? Because like if you take
I don't
again,
know.
to Americanize it like Andrew Dillon does, if you go off like the NFL, if you win your division, you get the hardest run because you have to play the other division winners.
mm,
So you get a harder run
Mm.
the following
yeah,
year. But if you're shit, you play the rest of the bums and you're a good chance. That's what the Chicago Bears did this year. They won like 12 games or 13 games
Yeah,
and they just played a bunch of the bums all year.
but doesn't that mean like a fake good team like the New England Patriots can make the Super Bowl because they get an
Correct.
easy fixture? Yeah.
That's exactly what happened.
Do you want that? Do you want that though? Is that what you want?
We'll win 7 games next year because we'll get fucking pants having to play
Yeah,
everyone
but
else again.
yeah,
Like
but
we're playing all the good teams.
do you want a fake team winning that many games so they can go on a run like that? I guess
Probably
it's
not to
different
that
in the
extent,
AFL.
the
but
It's
if
difference
you
is
different
play
in the
everybody
AFL.
once,
Yeah.
yeah, but they
It's,
should in the AFL they should lose in the finals before they get to the grand final.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
whereas like the Patriots still had an easier run in the playoffs till the Super Bowl.
yeah,
Yeah.
played the other top 4 defenses actually 3 games in a row. So
Just listen to
okay,
the Cope.
that's all good.
Listen to the Cope harder. Cope
Okay.
harder.
Yeah, I can't. I had to burn my jersey. But like if you because you play everyone once, right? So you're extra like 4 games, 3 games, 4 games. You got to play teams twice. You could play teams at positions similar to you on the ladder. That's my suggestion.
yeah. No, I'm always
Yeah.
extremely confused by the fixture every year. Like I don't.
Yeah.
They seem to have a system. They always say like, oh, we've done it this way, but they don't say why or how they've done it that way.
Yeah.
Like I think
It's like every team plays like a certain depending on where you finish, you play a certain amount of bottom four teams, top four. Like there is a system to it. It's just it's flawed. It's very flawed.
yeah, it never seems to make the most sense.
Yeah,
No.
it's made by guys that don't watch football.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
So that's like becomes the issue. They just do it off like numbers and stuff, which is,
Yeah.
respect as a fellow mathematician
And
who
like
enjoys numbers.
the fixture like the way the fixture is, it does sort of like support the idea of having like a wild card round because like teams can finish higher on the ladder because they have an easier fixture than
Yeah,
someone else.
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, that
So
is.
that's why I can understand a little bit the wild card stuff.
So now we like Andrew Dillon.
No.
I think the
Okay,
wild card
well,
will be good.
if it's like if it goes how last year ended with there's a lot of teams in that sort of. Well, it was one team last year to be fair, but it was a bit more competitive in that. Yeah, in that kind of range, it might be good. Gold Coast, lots of additions over in Gold Coast. Lots of additions.
Yeah, there's a lot going on over there.
Petrarca's over there. He would be loving the lifestyle. How many blokes are just going to enjoy being outside of the Melbourne bubble?
So many.
Mm.
There's so many guys that just left the city of Melbourne because it was too much pressure. Maybe you're just an aging star, okay? Let's, hate to address it directly, but he'd be doing so much cooking in a really nice like beach view kitchen
Oh yeah.
going on somewhere down in like Broad Beach,
Trips to
making like
Noosa.
acai bowls and shit. Yeah,
Yeah.
going to Noosa with the England
Mm.
cricket team. Like he'd be having that fucking ball of a time out there. Organic food and shit. God, he'd be having a good time. Um, who else? They got a couple of. They lost Ainsworth. He came down to
Jamara.
Carlton. They got Jamara. They got one more. Is there one more big name? No, there was rumours. Um,
Yeah, that was about it.
what's their
They had
line? I can't
three
find their line.
they had three top 20 picks this year.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
all
have a
their
lot of
academy
young
kids.
players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their line,
Is it
I had
15
their
as well?
15 and a
Team
half, yeah.
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 And they
15
won
and a
15 last
half.
year.
Yeah, 15 and a half is a lot. I think with the additions, it's good. Gold Coast Life just looks, it is fun. I might move up there. It looks really good. 15 and a half. Dimmer, third year.
It's yeah, it's all pointing in the direction that you just have to take the over. Like I would like to zag because I'm not the biggest fan of Dimmer. I thought Matt Rowell wasn't really a deserving Brownlow medalist, but
What?
Whoa, whoa.
Whoa, crazy
Noah
call.
No.
Anderson's a better player.
Cancel that man.
Um, so yeah, no, I'm smashing the over on this.
Yeah, I'm going overs.
I'm zagging. I'm
Justified.
zagging. I'm zagging. Hmm. Hardest out. They had a super easy fixture last year. Be harder this year. Their forward line is still a bit meh to me. When Ben Long is like the second best forward option. Is that, I don't know. Would he be anyone else, any other good team's second best option?
I
I don't hate
mean,
Bella.
I don't think
He's
he's
good. He's
terrible.
good. He's
Yeah.
good.
It's fine.
But
When
Uh,
when
um,
your midfield is kicking goals like theirs is, you don't need a stacked forward line, and
yeah,
Petrarca will rotate in and out.
yeah. It's the forward line's the biggest issue for me, I think. I think their defense is pretty good. Their midfield's stacked. They did prove to be a better away team last year too, like than what they were. But it's not like they were beating like good teams away. They were beating like the teams they should beat away, and that's really what bumped them up the ladder. So yeah, I mean, look, it is all pointing up, but um, yeah, I'm just gonna zag. I've got too many overs at the moment.
that's also the thing of playing this game is you can't pick everybody's overs.
Yeah,
Yeah, you went hard early on the overs.
I did. I did.
Yeah, I feel they can just get there's a lot of wins. I do the health of their forward line I can agree with, or availability rather than
Mm.
health.
Yeah,
Availability. Just with a few of the cats floating around.
they're pretty
Um,
tall, the forward line too.
they are big. I like Jed Walter big time. I think he's gonna be a fucking weapon.
Yeah, Jed Walter's very good.
He's very good.
But
And
he
Gerard's
doesn't
not gonna
even
play every
play.
game. Gerard's not gonna play every game.
No,
No,
definitely
He's got Kawhi Leonard syndrome.
I don't think Kawhi Leonard's like with fucking gang members and shit.
Well,
Maybe he is.
he,
not. Could
he
be.
plays in
Well,
downtown LA, so
depend
you never know.
Could be.
depends what you call the aspiration people, I guess.
It's like that could be anything. It could be Tony Soprano for all we know.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I just like Gold Coast.
Yeah.
I still, in my back of my mind, I'm still like thinking about the Carmichael Hunt Gold Coast, and that's kind
Yeah, that's
of
all, yeah, you
like that's
can't
kind of
fully
hard to you
trust them,
can't
you know?
yeah I can't get that taste out of my mouth sometimes.
Yeah.
It's like I still think about like yeah the original like Jared Brennan Gold Coast to bring him back up.
Campbell Brown, Gold Coast.
Campbell Brown, what a man.
Yeah.
I can't think of me. I'm trying to think of some other rogue picks. I'm struggling. Who else? Giants. Big
Mhm.
sound. 12 and a half additions of Clayton Oliver. Jesse Hogan looks good, looks fit.
Mm.
Um, Kieran Briggs is massive.
Jake Laverde.
Jake Laverde.
Jaden
Wow.
Levert.
Jaden,
Is
that,
it
that one.
Jaden? Oh, sorry. What?
Jaden Laverde.
Yeah.
Uh, 12 and a half wins for the Gold Coast Suns. Last year they had, sorry, they had 14?
16. 16.
It's more than I thought they had last year.
Yeah,
Just because, yeah,
that's. I didn't feel like they were that good last
yeah,
year.
neither.
They were good when they were on, they were as good as anyone in the comp. But when they were shit, they were dog shit.
Yeah, they did. They won a few games where they played pretty poorly, so I think that kind of bumped
Yeah,
them up
and
a
that
little
too.
bit.
Yeah. But like they beat Brizzy away, they beat Geelong twice, like in Geelong and at home. They beat the Gold Coast twice as well. Like they did have a few like good wins last year. But like but when they sucked, they sucked. Like they had a few stinkers along the way. Um, for me, this is an under. I was pretty hard under before all the injuries that happened too. I feel like this list has just gone like in terms of like the main guys in the team. I think they've taken them as far as what they can go. So I think this is sort of a transition sort of year for me. Like they don't have Darcy Jones all year. Bedford's injured. I think Brett Daniels is injured again.
Tom Green.
Taylor's already injured. Tom Green's injured. Um, Josh Kelly's injured as well.
Yeah.
Um, I think they're an under this year. But the X factor is like Jesse Hogan. Like Jesse Hogan he looks fucked still. Like he's so scary to play against. Um, but I'll go under. I'll go under for the Giants.
I was over until all the injuries hit. I feel like until some of the big injuries, like Tom Green for the whole year,
Yeah.
like
Mm,
that's massive. Like, yes, they've got Clayton Oliver, but that's just such a big win. Now I'm leaning a little bit more towards the unders. Um, I still think they're good enough to win enough games to play finals. Does 13 get them into the finals? Like comfortably?
Guess
no.
it's the wild card probably.
Against me,
Yeah, get him to the
yeah.
wild card.
Yeah, yeah, tricky. It's tricky with them because they do have those X Factor players. They can just fucking turn it on and just go just apeshit crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Toby Green could have 28 and 4.
I think he's going to play a lot more midfield this year too, Toby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he would have to now
Yeah.
with no Bedford.
Yep.
You know, Bedford's going to hurt as well from a
They
defensive
also just
perspective for
don't have
mid.
very good. They don't have very good rucks either.
Yeah, and I think Briggs is going to have a hard time with this new rule.
He's
Like
so big.
these
He's
Yeah.
these
fucking
big
so massive.
these
He's so
big players.
square.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think their midfield's going to hurt a lot. Like, yeah, Jesse Hogan's so good, but he can't kick it to himself.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'll also take the under.
Yeah, I like the unders just by a whisker. Um, overs,
Next.
overs next. Chip,
Well, yeah, so okay.
hang the flag.
So
14 and a
14 and
half
a
is
half.
Hawthorn.
14 and a half.
I don't get it. We won 15 last year, and I feel like for a lot of last year, I was pretty unimpressed by how we were traveling, like throughout the
Yep.
home and away season. Like we started off 4-0 and life was great, but those wins weren't that good. And then I feel like from that, like the Port game to like I don't know when we beat Collingwood at the end of the year, that whole gap in between, I thought we were very, very average for a good chunk of last year. And I just don't feel like we'll be as bad. Or I don't want to say bad, but I feel like we'll just be better than what we were last year. And I feel like our defense really figured some stuff out at the end of the year and into the finals. Um, and I feel like it's among the best in the competition. Um, Forward line stacked. We've got a lot of options in the midfield, even if there's not many A graders. Um, so yeah, I just feel like there's just too much. There's too much depth on this team to not win games regularly, I don't think. Lock
I
the
think
over.
yeah, piss it in for the over. This could just be incredibly optimistic because I've seen a three-peat, but new facilities are great. Josh Weddle's the ultimate Swiss Army knife.
Yeah.
He can do fucking anything
Actually, I
all
went to the
day. No all
facility.
day,
I
no
actually went.
problems.
I went to Dingley yesterday.
Did
I
you?
think I talked. Did you? Yeah, I did.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah,
What for?
just check it out.
Just have a look.
Yeah,
That's
You must
yeah.
be on a list
Moving
somewhere.
on. Yeah.
I mean, what are your expectations though? Like, do you think you'll go far in finals?
Good question. I don't think we can win the flag though.
I no, I don't. I don't think the flag is realistic.
Not with
But
the midfield.
I do think winning like si al- almost similar to Adelaide last year as far as like how it went.
Yeah.
Like lots of fucking wins, really dominant season, and then just lights getting a bit bright, aka Jared
I'd s-
Allen style.
I don't think I don't think we'll win the flag, but I'd still be disappointed if we didn't make the prelim.
That's
Like if
tough
we
though.
take a
If
step
we outside
back.
the prelim 2 years in a row,
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like most teams that make the prelim, like you fancy yourself for a grand final.
Yeah.
So, like,
And like I wouldn't be shocked if we made it, but it's just that yeah, I can't see our midfield like out dueling some of the other team's best midfields like in multiple finals in a row. Because like that
I think
Geelong prelim, they absolutely their midfield just run amok on us.
It
And
was
that was the
ugly.
difference.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
I feel
ugly
like
through the
the
middle.
midfield is good though. I'd be more worried about the forward line. Like Gunston would have to slow down at some point, and then
Yeah, but we got so many options though. You know,
you've
Yeah,
got
you got
a
McKenzie,
Lewis,
lot of good
Deer,
small forwards.
Lewis,
yeah,
all the
Lewis,
smalls.
Chol, Deer, Schubert. What do you know about Schubert?
Schubert, great name.
Yeah, and our small forward line. That's what the game is now. You know, small forwards. We have arguably the best collection in the comp.
Yeah, no, I was very surprised by how much I enjoyed Ginnivan in the midfield.
Mhm.
I feel like that worked really well. So yeah, I'll take the over as well. As much as I hate Hawthorn and will always hate Hawthorn,
Bullshit.
um, yeah, take the over.
Yeah, ball's gonna be zipping. Gonna win so many games. So
Yeah.
excited. So
Yep.
excited. This is an ugly slog. This, oh, this is really ugly for a bit here.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's really top heavy, the competition in
yeah,
terms of like
the rest of
alphabetically.
this, there's
Oh yeah,
two teams that are worth discussing, really. Melbourne,
you know
Melbourne,
what?
eight and a half, eight and a
I'm
Good
down
half
to have a
wins,
vibes.
Melbourne.
Good
Yeah.
vibes coming out of Melbourne.
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm down to talk about the D's.
Yeah.
8.5 wins, big changes, just around in general. All they're basically their two biggest players they've ever had in the last 20 years of left, probably longer, have left in Clary and Petrarca. It's was looking rocky, but maybe Casey Fields is the place to be. Maybe Cranbourne's actually really fun.
Yeah.
They are itching to get out of Cranbourne.
Oh,
They hate Casey so
They
much.
hate Cranbourne
they will
so
fucking do anything to leave
That's
that
why
place.
track left. That's 99% of the reason why track left, I think.
much.
Has to be.
He's sick of driving from Brighton all the way out to Cranbourne twice a
Yeah.
week.
I think about that so often. Like, where does a Melbourne player live? Because they
Yeah.
would have to go to Casey like 2 to 3 times a week.
Hmm.
Like,
The
do they
good ones
live
that all
in
live in Brighton
the
area,
city?
surely.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah, well,
It's
yeah, I don't know.
I feel like all AFL players just live in that like south coast of Melbourne
Definitely, there's
bubble.
a lot of players in South Melbourne. I
Heaps.
saw
Yeah.
I saw Sam Draper walking his dog in St Kilda.
Hmm.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, that was cool until he left.
I've seen Jai Simpkin in Mornington, of all places, actually.
Mornington's a good spot.
Yeah, it's a little bit far out, but like, I assume he wouldn't be living there. It's way too far from Arden Street.
Yeah.
But you never know. But yeah, 8.5 wins in Melbourne. Big changes around. Max Gawn is probably going to be missing vertebrae by this point, surely. His
Yeah.
back is. There's no way he can hold more weight on that back. He's going to have to. Eight and a half. I don't like 8.5. I think I'm just.
I don't understand why their number's higher than the amount of games they won last year. They won 7 games last year.
I don't see how they've gotten better at all.
But like that's fine. Like they should be going in this direction. The weird thing is they've taken this direction, but they added Maya Check, Jack Steele, and CJ,
Yeah, there's some
which is
good
weird.
players, but not like needle movers, I would say.
No. And like their forward line still like isn't isn't exciting at all.
Yeah.
Other than Cosy Pickett. Pickett, he looks like one of the like 10 best, like 5, 10 best players of the comp
Yeah, no, he's
this
nuts.
preseason.
Yeah, he's been
Yeah,
flying around
Yeah,
big
yeah. I
time.
think
I think there's holes defensively too.
yeah, I think the vibes are good. Just 8.5 is a lot of wins,
yeah.
so I'll
They're
take that.
definitely going to be like more entertaining to watch this year. Like they're going to play a lot faster, which is good for them.
Yeah,
And good for their 17 members
Yeah, exactly.
that'll show up in round 10.
a
Yeah,
lot of
until the snow season. Yeah.
Yeah,
a lot
to
of
ski
Sunday
passes.
afternoon games. I'm guessing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, there'd have to be heaps. And no one's going
Sunday
that.
Sunday Arvo 17,000 at the G.
Sunday Arvo at the MCG. There's worse days you could have, in my opinion.
Yeah, like 1 o'clock on a Sunday, not awful.
Oh, it's not the worst.
No.
It's a good time slot. I think we've had this discussion before. It's a good time slot. It's like you
Yeah,
Yeah,
can have a little lunch, have a little beer beforehand, all good. Game finish at 4 o'clock, home by
exactly.
5.
Yeah.
that's
Yeah.
been the
Had
worst
a
thing.
great day.
One of the worst things about being an Essendon fan the last few years have been because the fan base is so big, they get like the prime time Friday night a lot. And it's like you just watch
Mm,
Essendon lose on a Friday night or a Saturday night.
yeah.
Like I would rather go to a Saturday afternoon or a Sunday afternoon game.
Yeah, well last year that was because of the opening round though.
Yeah.
That was why. Because you had to squeeze in as many games as you could. And you had to play on the Friday night every time.
Yeah. If there's a D's game on it, Sunday afternoon, it's like $10 tickets. I might be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. You might be there.
I might be there.
Are you an MCC member?
No, I'm not. Fuck me. Don't get me started on that membership. It's like a 50-year waiting list.
Yeah, I know. There's
Even the
just no
AFL
point.
member gold is like at 15 years, I think now, 16 years.
Jesus, man.
Really?
The AFL gold level, yeah.
Wow.
Uh,
Bananas.
yeah.
Yeah. 8.5. I've gone under. Caleb likes under.
Yeah.
Under.
Yeah, cool. Enjoy
Yeah.
Casey Fields, boys. Have fun.
Yep.
Um,
Get ready to
no,
learn Casey
North.
Fields. Oh, Jesus Christ.
The shin boners.
The shin
So
bonus.
depressing. The bonus, come
The
on.
bonus. North Melbourne. 7.5 wins. I feel like they haven't made a list change in the last 4 years. Um, 7.5. Clarko head on a chopping block. His winch is clearly broken. His winch has been left in the
Yeah.
Waverley facility for sure, and that's
He
part
wasn't
of memorabilia now.
he wasn't even that good near the end of that Hawthorn run.
No, he'd given up. His friends weren't
Yeah.
there
Like
anymore.
it wasn't, yeah, like it was not a fun ending to his stint there. They won 5.5 last year, 5 wins, 1 draw, and they added Charlie Spargo, and that is it.
DJ Shipboy, that's crazy.
Yep, that is it.
Yeah, that's
And they didn't even have their first round pick either last
I was
year.
about to say, like, they don't
yeah,
even have a
no
pick to
draft
be
picks.
excited about.
Yeah, but they shouldn't need it. They should not need that. They shouldn't need it anymore.
Yeah, they've been given handouts enough. God, they're just so boring to watch and
It's so
so shit.
depressing.
It's just, it can't be fun being a North Melbourne fan.
This it,
Since Drew
it's
Petrie
it
retired, it's been a quick decline.
it's 100% like the worst like run we've seen this century. I think it's worse than the Melbourne run by this point. Like it's gone longer than
Yeah,
the Melbourne run.
yeah. When was the last final? 17?
2016 when
16?
yeah, they just haven't been the same since Michael Ferrito.
Spud, we lives around the corner.
Yeah.
Great bloke.
Yeah, with Genesis.
Yeah,
Saw him at Genesis plenty of
since those
times.
days, yeah. Drew Petrie,
Yeah.
uh, Ryan Bastanak. What a team.
Wow.
They just they just refuse to defend and they don't do anything to they don't make any personnel changes. Like their midfield doesn't defend, their forward line don't defend. They just don't defend at all.
For a coach that was so big on defense for so long,
Exact
it's
exactly right.
fucking bizarre.
Yeah,
It's
it's so
It's
really
bizarre.
bizarre.
yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm so off them. They all fucking win 2 games. I'm
Yeah,
fucking sick of
I'll
them.
I'll believe it when I see it with them. Like I'm not going to go over on them until they prove me wrong.
You have to feel for Nicolati because he's actually a good
Yeah,
player.
definitely. Exactly. Yeah. And he's embraced the whole thing as well.
Yeah.
Even like Zerha, like Zerha could have left,
Simpkin stayed as well.
not by choice.
Yeah, yeah.
He's not that good anyway.
No, don't need to spend too much time on that.
Yeah, I'm off
It's a
North.
depressing
Unders,
situation.
it's just ugly. Um, the pair.
The pair.
Hmm.
No more Ken Hinkley. Ken Hinkley's hanging them up. Been forced to. Jump in the car. It's Josh Carr time. 9.5 wins is their current line set. Last year they were probably close-ish to that. That might have been 9 wins.
They're at 9.
Yep.
Yeah.
9 wins last year, 9.5 this year. No major personnel changes to the list.
No, they got a bunch of fucking dead weight like Will Brody, um,
Yeah, just a bunch
Weir,
of list fillers, to be
Durden.
fair.
Durden, yeah.
Yeah, 9.5. Josh Carr in. What are we thinking here? I
This
was
one
a little
was
bit torn.
difficult. I don't I don't I don't know what to expect from Josh Carr coaching them, but
Mm,
I don't know. I feel like they fly so far under the radar. Like when they're not playing finals, it's hard to take notice of Port Adelaide sometimes.
mm,
So yeah, I think their list is pretty average. They're kind of in between. Are they trying to get younger and lose and get a good draft pick, or are they trying to like get talent and show Butters that they're trying to get better?
mm.
So no, I'll still take the under because I think they'll just transition for a little bit and try to figure out who they are.
Yeah. They do have an easy start to the year. I'll get their games up. Like they could be like 4-1. Like they play North, Essendon, West Coast. That's their first four games. North, Essendon, West Coast, Richmond, which is like which is maybe the bottom four. So they could be 4-0, and then they only need to win 5 games the rest of the year. Um, yeah, they're a tough one. I'll go under because I'm a Port hater.
Another
I think
tricky
Horn
one.
Francis is injured.
Probably. He's afraid of ice baths. So,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah, does do his recovery properly. Yeah, that's a tough one, 9.5. I thought like the list hasn't changed that much. There's still plenty of talent. And I feel like Josh Carr was doing a lot of the coaching for a lot of last year anyway.
Yeah.
Mm,
Like I feel like he was probably calling a lot of shots, and Ken was just having fun, putting fucking lollies in his mouth and shit, like lolly teeth, and just fucking around and
yeah,
having fun with it. He's just on like vacation mode. It's like when you put in your 2 weeks and you're just like, ah, fuck, I'm just gonna do whatever I want here.
yeah.
I still think
Uh,
I think they can win 10 games.
yeah, I feel like they could
I
easily
think
do it
they can
too,
win 10
honestly.
games. So especially when you mention that run, like how they start the
Yeah,
year, like you can get the vibes up a little bit, you get a bit of confidence going,
yeah.
boys feel good, and then they might
But
have like a Brisbane or
yeah.
someone after that and get fucking pantsed. But I think they can make it to 10. I'll put faith in the pair,
Mm,
which hurts to say because I fucking hate them so much, and
yeah.
I hate that stadium, I hate that song, I
Adelaide
hate the
Oval's sick, man.
scarves. Oh, it's just so depressing. Just having been there for that one game and we get absolutely torched.
Yeah. That round one game, North Port Adelaide, like if North were actually anything, they'd win that. But I just don't think they will at all.
Is it in Adelaide?
And that's at Marvel, I think.
Yeah, that's a great call actually. Like if North were just on any kind of trajectory up, you could
Yeah.
see them winning that game.
They should win that game,
Yeah,
but they won't.
no, they definitely won't.
It's just depressing. Sick of North. Yeah, I'll go Port over. I like Port over. Um, Tigers, young Richmond Tigers team. Four
Mm,
and a half wins is their season line. Last year it was four, three.
5.
Five.
I think it's a five.
Yeah.
Who they beat? They beat North, they beat West Coast.
Carlton,
They
Carlton
beat
round one.
Carlton round one.
Dons.
They beat
Dons. They won
Essendon
the
at
Dreamtime game.
Dreamtime. I
Yeah,
can't think of the fifth game.
Um, Gold Coast. I remember watching that actually. They beat Gold Coast at Marvel
Oh, Marvel. That was a Noah Bolter
against
game.
Dimmer.
That was when Noah Bolter just
Yes,
got back
yes,
from
Yeah,
his
yes, yes.
yeah, from
yeah,
his curfew.
yeah,
Yeah,
That's right. Yeah, I forgot about that game. Yeah, 4.5 wins. Richmond, they're young, they're dumb,
their list
they're
is the same pretty much, except for the
it's
rookies they
almost
have.
exactly the same. I feel
Yeah,
like their kids are going to get better and they might win a couple more
yeah.
games. I feel like they can go
I
7.
I really like what they're doing.
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. I feel like I wouldn't be shocked though if this was like a year they really bottom out because they overperformed last year to what any that people were like, are Richmond going to win a game last year? Like genuinely thought they could win 0 games.
yeah.
So they overperformed last year to what everyone thought they would. Um, it is a low number, isn't it? 4.5.
It's the same amount of games as last year.
I know it's still low though. Like projecting a team to win 4 games, like they have to be shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like they just have to win the same, and all their players are
Yeah,
going to get better.
Yeah, I can't see
yeah.
them getting worse really with the players.
Taranto's
They've
out for a
all the
bit.
young kids.
Is he
Good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure
really?
Taranto's injured. Not Taranto. Fucking Prestia.
Hopper. I'll press you.
Oh,
Oh,
Prestia.
yeah,
Oh yeah,
of course.
yeah, yeah.
Of
He is.
course.
Yeah, he's injured. Yeah.
Just say you don't have hamstrings anymore. Fucking hell.
I
Sick
feel
of that
like their
bloke.
backline is solid too. Like their backline's solid.
Their backline's
They still
nice.
have they still have enough like experience there.
Yeah, Vlossen is a damn good player.
Yeah, he's jet, real good.
Yeah, it'll be very good. I think their kids in the middle in particular are going to be a lot better. There's obviously a lot of expectations on uh Lawler,
Yeah.
big expectations on him. But even like the other kids outside of that, like Banks, Brown, like some of those like still younger blokes that'll play through the middle now that like give you a little bit of they give you a little bit of spark. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm. Yeah.
Seth Campbell do backflips. Like they've got enough young kids that it's like they're fun. They've all played together for like a year or two now. Bit more chemistry going on. I think they can win a fair few more games than 5.
They also have like 12 like young small like not they have like 12 young key forwards as well. So I feel like
Well,
someone will pop for them.
there's a spot open. Lefau's not going to play. Not
Yeah.
very much.
Well,
Yeah.
he's only missing 1 round. He's only missing 1 week.
Nah, he won't get back in after that, surely. He's a risk taker. Who knows what they'll do?
Um,
Yeah, no, I
I'll go
really like
over.
their team. I feel like
Yeah.
they've got a lot of good small forwards. I mean, not good, but like
Yeah.
young,
Yeah, yeah.
a lot of potential. Like Steely Green, I think will be a very good player. He kind of
Really?
reminds me a lot of Dylan Moore. Like he's just a really smart,
Wow.
smart player. Um, and like round one last year,
Mansell?
uh, that was like the most fun I've ever had watching a
Yeah,
game
no,
that's
literally.
That
involved
was,
and
yeah,
involved
that
us.
was really
Literally,
fun.
yeah. Yeah.
So I think the way that they play is a lot of fun. After like their rookies from last year will only get better. I think 5 wins is pretty. It might be tough because like every other team is pretty good, but I would take the over on it.
Yeah,
Only
I like the overs.
only question mark is Uze for me.
Yeah, but is
But
it a question mark or is it just like we don't know because he's only been in
yeah,
jobs?
yeah, it's a little bit of that, but I don't think I've loved I don't know. I don't think I've loved him as like a leader, but he was definitely better last year though than his first year.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, eat him alive, eh?
Yeah, I like them.
All
Um,
over.
All overs.
yeah, all overs. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
St Kilda, lots and lots and lots of additions.
Wow.
What seems. De
What are
Koning,
they?
Silvani, they're
12
12
and a
and a
half.
half. 12 and a
Yeah.
half. De Koning, Silvani, they've lost Steele and who's the other one? Can't remember who the other one is. And they have one of the best players of all time in Isaiah Wanganeen-Miller, also St Kilda fans will say. 12 and a half theories there. Do they, does it give them enough of a boost, these additions, to give them those extra,
Well,
handful of wins?
Caleb sounded like he was strong on the Saints.
I'm high on St Kilda. I think their team is good. I think their list is pretty good. Wanganeen Miller is, I guess he's a little overrated at this point, but he is good. He's a damn good player. And I think a lot of people like to shit on Silvani and De Koning, but I think in like a Ross Lyon defensive system, I think they will work there. And I'm all in on Flanders as a player for them as well. So
Yeah.
I think I think they will take a leap. 12.5 is a lot of wins, but I think, you always have one team that kind of shoots up the ladder, so they're trying to might bid for that.
Yeah, I'm also over. Like you said, there's always that team outside the eight that typically jumps up. I think they'll be that team. I think they could even finish top six, honestly. Their best 22 is quite impressive to me. I like that they have a lot of small forwards too, like Max Hall. What do you guys know about Max Hall?
Absolutely.
Um,
Higgins is very good.
Higgins, they got Flying Ryan, Philippou. Um, and they just have a lot of mid options in the midfield. I like that they also like they added all these players, but they still have a lot of young guys as well
Yeah,
that are getting better, like Toru, Philippou, Darcy Wilson. Even I mean Mitch Owens isn't young anymore, but like there's still upside in a lot of those players. And I
yeah,
feel like they're going to play quicker. They should play quicker. I hope they do play quicker than what they typically do with Ross Lyon.
yeah. We'll
Um,
see. You never know with Ross Lyon.
yeah. I feel like life will be a bit harder, I think, than Naz this year, though. But he's still a jet.
He's still
Yeah,
very
over
good.
for me. Yeah,
I like the over. My only because I think there's a lot of good cattle on paper. The lineup looks fantastic. They're very depth in every position, great skill in every position. My only concern: how will Ross keep the score under 100 points a game?
yeah.
How what he might
Or like
self-implode.
cumulatively, it's like total points
Yeah,
with both
yeah, for the
teams.
whole
Yeah,
season. Yeah,
yeah,
for the whole season, 100 points scored. How is he gonna manage to keep the score as low as he can and still win games of football?
yeah.
Yeah,
No, I think they'll be very good. I think the additions are gonna give them a very big boost up the ladder. Um,
They
there's
do need
like,
Max King though. They do need Max King to play.
yeah, they do need someone who can kick goals in
Yeah,
general.
but
Lucky
can
they kept Rowan
Marshall
Marshall.
kind of do that? If they
Yeah,
throw
that's
Marshall forward, I feel like he
yeah,
can be a target up there.
yeah. But he's not. He's not the goal kicker that Max King is.
Matt Keen's not really the goalkeeper that he is. Like
Yeah, because he
he's
doesn't play.
yeah, that's the thing. Like you can't really expect him to be there as a 50 plus goal kicker when he hasn't done it for a long time.
Mm.
yeah. That's the goal. Who's going to kick your goals is the problem. Like Jack Higgins is 4 foot
Well,
two.
they're small forwards can kick goals. It's just the other ones. I do like Sharman, but he's not like a goal kicker.
Yeah, I
He's
Yeah,
just
think if
like the
they
link.
they have a rotating of trio of Marshall, De Koning, even Philippou as a target up there. I think they can just scrape by and still play that Ross Lyon terrorist football.
Yeah.
They don't need to get 20 goals. So yeah, I think they'll
Even
be
so, even Silvani can play forward too if need
yeah,
be.
Silvani could go back or
yeah.
forward. Yeah.
I think they'll be good. Yeah, 12 and a half. I
Yeah.
think we all seem pretty much in agreement on there.
Yep.
Only a couple more to get through. Sydney. Big additions at Sydney of Charlie Curnow, maybe. Reports coming out of their practice game from last week. Charlie Curnow's got a really weird bruise right in the middle of his chest. And it's just Errol Goulden just fucking hitting him with lasers.
Ah,
It's a sniper rifle attached to his fucking hip. He looks unbelievable. He's fucking lining him up from anywhere. I
I
think they're
love
going to
Errol
be.
Good.
Oh fuck, he's good, and he's a lefty. You know what I mean? He's a lefty.
Yeah, I
It's a
know.
different visual. It's a little bit. It's just it looks better on the
It looks
screen. I
And
feel
better.
his
like my
name's
screen's mirrored.
and his name's Errol.
Yeah, there's a song about him. The song was written before he was
Yeah.
born. That's what they knew.
Yeah.
It was like the prodigal son. Yeah, 14 and a half wins is for Sydney. Charlie Kerr obviously the big one.
It's a big
Couple of
number.
little changes still. It's definitely a big jump up from last year, but they finished the back
Well, they did
half of
win
the year
12.
relatively.
Yeah, they were
Yeah,
really
like they
good
got
at the end of
going.
last year. Yeah. Um, what was I going to say? Yeah, so basically every year a team that misses the finals finishes top four the next year. And it's to me it's either the Swans or Dogs who will likely do that, the most likely ones. And I think I just trust the Swans a bit more. than the Dogs to do that. Um, and like yeah, it was like literally once Errol Gordon came back into the team, they were the Swans from the year before, pretty much. And like all of a sudden Heaney started playing at that level again that he was at. Yeah, I think this is an easy over for me. I think they'll finish top four.
I'm right there with you. I couldn't have said it
Yeah,
better myself. They're
yeah.
just so talented. Again, everywhere. And they've just got so many Charlie Horsewaters everywhere. Just blokes with fucking random names that'll pop up and have legacy
Yeah.
games in like round 17 when everyone else seems to be
Mm.
sort of all injured and battered. Um,
We don't know. We don't know if Cox is a good coach yet, though. That's the only thing.
That's the only thing. You don't know what you're getting from Cox, but their team's just too good. Like, yeah.
Hmm. They also didn't
um,
have like
yeah.
Logan McDonald last year. I know it's Logan McDonald, but it's another key forward that isn't a Marty.
We're talking with Joel Almighty, bro. Kick seven in the
I'm
game.
not saying it. I'm just saying it
Oh,
was pretty much
sounded
just
like
him.
it was. Yeah.
Nah, I'm a
Yeah.
Marty party. A Marty, a Marty Supreme.
Good. Like a Mario Supreme. Yeah. I think the over for Sydney. I think that'll be good.
Yeah,
Um,
nah, give me the over as well.
last two we get to get through West Coast. West Coast Eagles.
Mm,
What a team. What a team.
Hmm.
Team that won the flag just 7 seasons ago.
mm.
Correct. Unbelievable. Anyway,
Yeah,
West
I
Coast,
love that team.
3.5. It's the lowest on the board.
They did win one game last year.
One game.
One game.
Yeah,
And it was
Insane.
against St Kilda, who we're predicting is going to win
yeah.
plenty of games from fly up to be potentially the top four. Um, yeah,
And they
West Coast
lost
three and a
Oscar
half.
Allen.
Oscar Allen's gone.
McGovern
Everyone hates
retired.
Liam Duggan, apparently. Um, hating your
Hmm.
own captain seems like a weird play.
Yeah,
There's
bold move. Bold
yeah,
move.
there's nothing
Knocking
else
him
going
out.
on
Yeah,
out there.
yeah. I feel like even though they won one game last year, I don't feel like they were like, I don't think it reflected their level of play. I'm not saying they were amazing, but like one win, you'd think of them as like one of the worst teams ever. I don't think they were as bad as I think there's even been worse Eagles seasons like recently since they've started the rebuild than what they had last year.
Yeah.
I just feel like I don't know, they just couldn't get the job done. It wasn't like they were getting blown out by like 100 points every week.
They
It
had a
was like a
couple of close
40,
games.
50.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they almost beat Essendon early in the year.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
almost
that
beat
was
I
Brisbane
remember, yeah, I remember
early
the
in the year
Brisbane
as
one.
well.
Yeah.
That was a
I
big,
remember
way bigger than the Essendon game. That was massive. They really knocked
Geelong,
them off up there.
Geelong as well. I remember they gave a
They
fight
hosted
to.
Geelong, and yeah, they almost had them. I think maybe a couple of
Yeah.
goals.
Yeah.
Um,
Um, got
yeah,
Starcevic. Cool.
I mean, he's
Um,
like he's a concussion away from
yeah, I know.
like, yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
Give
But
me
yeah, I still don't love their young talent though. Like aside from Harley and
I
Ginby.
think
even then is I don't want to draw comparisons, but like a little bit overhyped, a little bit.
Who are you comparing him to?
I was going to say Anthony Bennett, but that's a bit rough. That's probably
Yeah,
way
it's
too far. That's probably way too far. Uh, but like a bit of Paolo vibes as far as number one picks,
whoa,
as far as number one picks are concerned. Like,
whoa.
is he?
I
I
mean,
know
Harley's good. He would.
he's
He just needs someone in there to like rein him in a little bit. He's too.
yeah.
He's very hot-headed.
I feel like he
He
needs a
missed
better
Yo.
team too.
He missed Yo last. Yo didn't play at all last year. I think he
Mm.
missed him. His presence there. He should be back this year. Um, yeah, 3.5 low, but I'll go under still, but I don't feel great about it honestly. Like they could win a few games at Optus, you know?
Yeah, they could beat your Norths and maybe your Richmonds and stuff.
Yeah, they
They could
could
maybe knock
beat
them off.
they could beat like Port or something maybe at
Yeah,
Optus. I
they
don't
could
know.
scrap up one of those. I'm
That'd
still
be a
taking
team.
unders.
Yeah, yeah, I'll take the under.
Yeah, I'm not big
I just
over
need
at
to
all.
I just need to get more unders in. I think.
Are we all unders?
All unders. Yeah.
Yes.
All unders.
Yep.
Wow. Sorry, Eagles. Dogs. 13 and a half is their line. Not really any big changes that I can think of. James Harms decided to go and play footy at Moe. Um,
Yeah, that's weird.
yeah, which is a weird fall off. No other changes necessarily. Sam Darcy's really big. He's just long. Bond's still very good at football. That's kind of my only analysis really for the Dogs. I feel like they haven't really made too many other like major changes in any particular way. It's
You know
still
why?
Beveridge is still on the line. Like
Because they're so stacked, they don't fucking need to do anything. Actually, I don't know why they didn't just get like Stephen May. Their defense sucks still. Like their key defenders suck still. I don't know why you wouldn't just take a flyer on Stephen May.
yeah,
Stephen May is a locker room killer.
Yeah, that's it. That I guess yeah, I know, but they dealt with Jamara, like
Yeah, they wouldn't want another, situation.
I guess you could look at it that way. But they just refuse to defend. Like against all the good teams last year, they'd be toe to toe with them for like 80% of the game, but all the good teams would get them for like a quarter, and that would be the difference. But saying that, they should still be a finals team without question. They're probably the greatest like non-finals team ever last year with how well they played in some games. So I'm going over. They won 14 last year as well. I don't think they're winning less than that.
Yeah, that was without
yeah,
Darcy for a while.
yeah. Missed
And that
Darcy for
too.
a big chunk of the year. I think
Yeah, and
it's
Bont
yeah. I think it's
Bont missed
overs.
the start too.
Yeah,
I think it's overs. I think they look good. I think they win plenty of
They didn't
games,
have
make plenty of noise.
they didn't have Waitman either last year at all.
yeah.
Yeah, broken arm, and then something else.
It was like
Complications with the
I think it
surgery or
was his
something like that
knee.
from memory.
Knee.
Or his
It was
Knee,
his
knee.
and he had
knee.
an infection. Yeah, it
Yeah,
was rough for
infection.
a
Yeah, that's the
while.
one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they can get to 14 or 15 wins and cause a bit of
Mm.
carnage late in the year too. If they get in the finals again, it could be a bit of a watch out kind of situation, similar to not similar to what it was in 2016, where it was just sort of out of nowhere making these miraculous wins, but they could make some
This
noise.
team's way more talented than that team.
Yeah,
Way more
100%. Like
talented.
the expectation would be like they can win finals, whereas that team was like,
Yeah.
wow, we're here. But this team
Yeah.
can, yeah, cause some carnage. I think I'm a big fan of what the Dogs are offering up, even though
Yeah.
it hasn't changed.
Yeah, no, I'm the same. I'll take the over. I think it's it's rough when you try to watch them defend because I feel like they're just balls to the wall offense sometimes. But
Mm.
yeah, they're too good to miss out on finals 2 years in a row.
Absolutely. Well, any other final bold calls for the season ahead that anyone's got in particular that they wish to share?
I feel like I've gone through all mine.
Yeah. Saints top six.
Hmm?
Saints top six. I feel like yeah, the Saints like it's easy now to say how good you think they'll be, but
Yeah.
God, I hate watching a Ross Lyon team play football.
He has a lot
It's
of control over the team too, which I don't love.
Yeah, like list. Is he footy ops as well, and he has like something else, head of
Yeah.
overlord of something. I don't know what his titles are. I don't know. There's too many titles. Yeah. My only
Honestly, I
my
could
only big
see.
one.
Yeah, yeah.
No, you can proceed. You talk about the Saints. Mine's going to be off
No,
topic.
mine was not about the Saints. Mine was different.
Oh,
You
okay.
go.
My only big one is that Bond gets the monkey off the back and wins a Chaz.
Uh,
I would love that.
he was
I
my
think
pick.
it's very, yeah, he's my pick for the Brown. I think it's fairy tale, gets it done. Like there's less blokes who can steal votes from him now in particular. You would think. I think it's yeah, his time to shine. That's my main big one.
I could see the Giants like finishing like 15th. I
Wow.
could just see them. Yeah, I could see it just really going pear-shaped because they had a season like that a few years ago. I want to say 22,
Yeah.
where they finished like 16th. And I
It was
feel
just
like
yeah,
it's
bad and got worse.
yeah, just the vibes weren't great. I feel like that could be on the card this year. but it would just be a 1 year thing, I think.
Just on the Brownlow, I think like this isn't a bold call at all, but I think Datos will take it because now that the umpires can see the stats after the game,
Yeah,
like you don't
yeah,
need to
yeah.
be an in and under contested player anymore. They'll see like, oh, Datos had 35 and kicked 2 goals. Like it'll just be so easy to vote for him now.
Hmm.
I feel like there's also a lot of noise in the media about like Dacos never wins, Dacos never wins. That might favor into the selection a little bit to an extent.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, obviously not a
Premiers?
bold call, but I think he's odds on favorite. Premiers, good question.
Premiers.
I
Premiers,
feel
I
like we're
wouldn't
gonna
hate
have the
seeing
same.
Brisbane again.
Neither would I, honestly.
Yeah.
I like Brisbane.
Just imagine the fucking postseason trip after a three-peat.
Oh, Jesus.
We might not see him again until February.
No.
That's
Might
going
be
to be
some islands
unbelievable.
involved.
Whoa,
Yeah,
there's
yeah.
there's one for
That's
sale
how that's
actually.
how that's
Yeah,
how off the rails it could get.
there's one for sale if they want to go get it. Um, yeah, as much as I wouldn't hate that idea either, I my again another bold call. Sydney to go all the way.
Oh,
Massive jump. But I
grand
just
final frauds, though.
Yeah, I was seeing
yeah
them get pants in the grand final too much.
yeah, but just having I don't know. Maybe it's just because I wrote this as I had just watched Errol Goulden just have some of the best left foot work I've ever seen in my entire life. But fuck, it was good. Maybe it was just bias in the moment, but it's I wrote down Sydney.
Mm. I mean, they're in the mix, definitely. If we did like the top 10 teams, like, do you think they can win the flag? Adelaide, do you think Adelaide can win the flag?
Mm, no,
I'd say no.
no, I don't think so.
Brizzy, yes.
Yes,
Collingwood, no. Fremantle,
no.
I feel like they
I feel,
could if
I feel
if
like
they
they could too.
if you saw something different with how they played,
Yeah,
they have the talent, but it's just hard. They play such a defensive style of game.
yeah. Geelong could win the flag, yes.
Geelong
Gold
always.
Hmm.
Coast,
Not
Gold
this year.
Coast.
I would say no this year.
I reckon they could. I'm not going to write them off.
I feel like it's just hard to picture them winning the grand, like actually winning the grand, like the game on grand final day.
Yeah, at the G.
Yeah. Hawthorn, I think we can win.
It's
I don't
possible.
think we will, but we can.
Hawthorn definitely.
Yeah. Sydney, yes.
Sydney, I think they
Dogs,
could get there.
dogs.
Dodds is tricky. I really could see the Dodds not miss, like not make the finals or get to the prelim and lose. I'm not sure
Yeah.
about the grand final.
So it really only lives like 5 or 6 teams, really.
Yeah.
And Brizzy's obviously just the safe option.
Yeah,
Runners up.
you know with Brisbane that they can get to like they can turn it on and win like
Yeah.
three finals in a row
They
or
could they
four
could
last
finish
year.
seventh, and I wouldn't be worried about Brisbane.
Yeah, like you know they can just fucking get
Yeah, exactly.
humming
Yeah,
and
Yeah.
they can do it in spurts and just win games out of nowhere.
yeah.
Yeah. Who's your other grand finalist?
I'll take Hawthorn.
I'll back us in.
Yeah, I want to say it, but I didn't want to be the first one to say it and then get fucking absolutely hosed just for being a
How
biased
are you going to
caller
say we're
again.
going to lose to Sydney in the
Hawthorn.
grand final again? Why would you bring that up? Why would you
Well,
even
I
like?
think Hawthorn can win
mm,
there, but I also think that's like seven teams could make it to the grand final. Every team you listed pretty much, I think, can make it to the grand final. I think it could but it really could depend on the draw you get.
Yeah,
I think it makes it like it'll make a massive difference where you have to play, like where you have like if we have to go up to out to Perth or to the Gold Coast, for example. Like not that they're going to be necessarily scary, but I feel like it's the pattern of where you're going to play is going to be very. important to who can make the grand final.
Mhm. Coleman,
Coleman, Hogan again, I guess.
really?
Well, I'd have to think about it. I feel like
Well, if I have the Giants sliding, I don't think he can win it.
actually Dimitriano.
Hmm. I'll go. I'll go Darcy.
Sam Wemby Darcy. He's my
Yeah,
pick. He might kick it 100 goals.
He could.
He could.
He's the best forward prospect since Buddy, 100%.
Yeah. And they play no defense. They just go, 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 go. So he's going to
Yeah.
get a lot of opportunities down there.
I feel like Phil Thorpe is being slept on there.
he's
Like Phil
good.
Thorpe, Phil Thorpe was better than Darcy last year.
Yeah. Darcy did miss like 8 games though.
Yeah, that's true.
Disrupted him a fair bit. And there's a lot of guys that can kick goals for Adelaide.
What if?
Heaps.
What about? What
Less
about?
so for the Dogs.
What about a fully healthy like Harry Mackay season?
Is he
Nah,
kicking
see,
right-footed?
yeah. Well, is he Chet slide from 40 meters out?
Yeah.
I feel
I
like
think
his
they can
kicking
do
hasn't been
doing
that
wrong.
bad.
No
I
shit
just
to it.
like Mackay up the ground. Like I think he's good in the forward 50, but I feel like he gives them more options when he's on the wing. Even like as a pinch ruckman, I feel like he plays well in that role.
Yeah, it's so weird to think of him as a Coleman medalist.
Back to back, Turner and Mackay.
Yeah, crazy.
Is there anyone else that's sort of like a
Where does like
call?
when are we going to mention Marby or Chol?
Who kicks the most goals for Hawthorn, Gunston or anyone else?
Ideally, it wouldn't be Gunston.
Yeah,
Mitch
I would take the
Lewis.
Shield.
Mitch Lewis, he plays 20 games, he doesn't get injured,
That's not happening, mate. Don't
and he
even get
kicks
your hopes up. That's
75.
not happening. That's not happening.
Maybe there's something in the mix of Dingley, all right? And he gets his stuff sorted.
No,
Maybe
honestly, though, that first half in the prelim, Mitch Lewis, that did something to me
it was
when he
one of
showed
the
up.
greatest
Yeah,
experiences of my life.
yeah, yeah, that did something to me.
I started having
But yeah,
flashbacks. It was incredible.
yeah.
What about the
Blokes,
Wizard?
big, a whiz. Yeah.
Oh,
For the
what
for the
cheeky
Coleman for the
50 goal
Coleman.
season? Yeah, for the
Oh, for the
Coleman.
Common. Most goals for Hawthorn.
He definitely could. He definitely could. Like
Maybe.
he's always going to be the small forward closest to goal.
If he averaged like 2 goals a game, and then Chol and Gunston are sharing the load, and Mitch
Dear
Lewis,
Lewis, yeah,
you know,
like yeah,
Yeah, yeah. I'd rather play. I hope they keep Wizard closer to goal. I know there's like talks of him like being in the midfield a little bit, but I don't mind him going in the midfield a little, like in like the centre bounce. But yeah, for me, it'd just be centre bounce and then deep forward,
yeah,
really.
that seems to be the trend these days, though. Like, if you have an
Yeah,
elite small forward, you like they get pushed up the ground a lot these days. Like Pickett, Wanganeen Miller, like we
yeah.
did it with Jacko last year a lot, and I was very surprised by that.
Rankin, but Rankin's
Rankin.
Yeah,
he's not as deep anymore. He sort of just plays mid half forward now. But
Yeah. Is
yeah.
that just to
I feel
try and
like
get a bit of a mismatch up the ground and be able to get him on the backside? Is it just for
yeah,
more get more of the footy and sort of feel
yeah.
bit more confident with it? Maybe I don't know. I've never played as a small forward, believe it or not, so I have no idea how it feels. But yeah, it's a good play. Um,
Spoon.
anyone
Who do
else
we
could
have
be
for
up there?
Spoon.
Spoon, the West Coast. Nah, fuck
Yeah.
it, North.
that? Yeah, I want to say North so bad.
Fuck it. Fucking can't
Do it,
stand North.
do it.
God.
I'll let it fly.
I,
North.
yeah, I will say North, man. Like,
Wow.
And I've gone
No, I
West
don't
Coast
think
under
so.
3.5 too, by the
yeah,
way.
I know. Yeah,
I'm still taking North.
this isn't a smart pick. This is like a pure something needs to happen. Like North, they
Yeah,
need to win the spoon for something to change.
Yeah, yeah. North, Clarko fired by round 10, has a nice long holiday, goes on a Euro
I could see,
summer, problem
I
solved.
could see like Melbourne. I could see just Melbourne completely just like
But the vibes are up. You
tanking.
don't get it.
The vibes
I
are
know,
up.
yeah, that's true.
The vibes
The
are
vibes
so
are
high
up.
at Melbourne.
That's what they're saying.
The vibes are up, then why did we not go over?
Just
Because the
that's
vibes are
what I'm
up,
trying
bro.
to do
Not
so
one of
much.
us.
But the vibes are up.
The vibes are high.
It's just feel good.
Yeah, yeah.
At least
Too
that's what
too
they're
worried
like.
about
They
numbers.
self,
Too worried about numbers.
yeah, just feel
What's
good.
a
Just play, just have fun.
what's like a nice random game we could go to as like
Oh, that's a
honorary Melbourne fans? Like, what if we went to a Melbourne versus North Melbourne game on
Oh,
on the
fucking
yeah,
hell.
I'd be so down.
Oh
Melbourne,
my God.
Richmond, Anzac Eve.
Oh, that
That'd
Is it
go
a
would be
Friday
crazy.
night?
It would be a
Well,
Friday
I think
night,
it's
yeah.
Friday night. Yeah.
Yeah, Melbourne, Richmond, Anzac Eve would go crazy.
that would go crazy.
That would actually be a fun one to watch. But yeah,
Let's put that
Melbourne,
down.
North Melbourne can be like, that can be like a punishment, like a fantasy punishment to an extent. You have to go there and have to sit by yourself and enjoy that. It's like going to the Sheffield Shield. It's the same kind of thing. There's just,
Just sitting with like 10 other people.
yeah, do with 10
Yeah.
people and go, oh, geez, this young kid's pretty good. That's that's the chatter
I
about
feel
there.
like going to a Melbourne like Gold Coast game would be hilarious. Just with like how few people there would be.
Oh, they played the Giants round one last year, I think, from memory. Round
Yeah,
one or
they
round
did,
two,
yeah.
and there was no one there.
Yeah.
Lockie Keefe kicked the winner in cricket.
Yeah, I
Just
remember
nothing.
that.
Kicked it from like 50 out. It was a great shot for a big dopey guy, and just nothing.
Maybe that was Track's like final straw. That one.
Not a lacerated lung or whatever he had.
Yeah. Spleen.
Yeah, well, yeah, spleen, pancreas, everything. Um, yeah, no, it's been good. It's been fun. Anything else anyone wants to cover? I want everyone to leave before I finish here. Deepest bag pull for ball knowledge,
Oof.
but player wise, the deepest one you can rip.
AFL.
We AFL, yeah, AFL. We
Yeah,
started
yeah.
ripping a little couple earlier, pre-recording. Deepest bag
hmm
pull you got.
Do they have to be good or is it just like
Just bag pull. Played AFL football.
I don't want to say someone like Josh Thurgood because I feel like he's too much of a cult hero.
Mm.
I'm going to cheat a little bit because you've put me on the spot here. So I'm going to say an Essendon player. Damien Cupido.
Mm.
Who? That's that's a great pick.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know who that is.
Played
That
50
is a
games.
deep pull.
That's a very
What?
deep pull. 50. That
50 games. So if you're an Essendon fan out there, it might not even be a deep pull.
wow, that's a fucking seriously good pull. Wow. I'm trying to go outside of Hawthorn to the best of my abilities here and try and just really scrape the bottom of a barrel. How far back can we go? Any?
Cupido played in 2005. So if you want to go
Oh my
there,
God. Wow.
Wow, that is a good pull. I can think of yeah very many Hawthorn players. One outside of Hawthorn. Tim McGrath played for Geelong.
What y'all know about Angus Graham?
I don't know any of those dudes.
Angus Graham's got me.
Graph.
Do you know who he
Angus
plays for?
Graham's got
No.
me. Yeah.
Dons.
Richmond.
Richmond.
See the guy with the
Yeah.
helmet?
No.
No,
No,
that's
that was
Ben Griffiths. Ben Griffiths.
Griffiths. Ben
Yeah,
Griffiths. Yeah.
Ben
That
Griffiths.
wouldn't
There we
have been
go.
bad.
That's
Angus
not a bad
Graham.
pull. Yeah, no, I'll go Tim McGrath. I think he played in the 90s for Geelong. Louis McGrath.
90s fucking hell. Oh,
Yeah.
is he Ranger?
Yep.
Yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah.
Yep. Yep. Good relation. So easy to pick. Redheaded called Bluey makes it easy. Yeah, this deepest bag pull. That was fun.
Mm.
That was fun. Footy season's here. We're excited, and let's go. Let's go ball.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Let's go ball. Anyway,
Whoopee.
thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me, gentlemen. Been a pleasure.
Hell yeah, brother.